What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, y'all? I have this sideways because this is how Candace reads books. Candace Owens, how one jealous woman. What did I say? I can't even see it, man. It's all backwards. She, the Daily Wire, y'all. Seafood, I think Seafood said this. There you go. Oh, child, we got to start off with this, y'all. These backgrounds are getting crazy, and I love it. Shout out to Ben Shapiro. Ben, if you need some thumbnails, let me know. We got them for days. Candace, I had to turn this book sideways because that's the only way you're going to read it. Trying to figure out, what does that say? Y'all know she don't read anyway. You can't make this sound. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to our marathon. Well, I'm going to be here until I pass out. If it's 6 hours, I don't care. Y'all ready to hang out? We got a lot of stuff to cover. Yesterday, we had Natalie Jean with us. We had a good time. That live stream was 4 hours, y'all. And she was like, hey, I'm here for it, girl. So we had a fantastic time. There was a video, a couple videos actually, I wanted to check out of hers while she was with us yesterday. We made it through FaxMe's exploding mic theory field test. And that was it. And then got sent that video of Brandon Tatum's old goofy behind being a coward and a punk, and went live again on that. But saw that Nick Brooks finally did a video addressing the recusal regarding the federal lawsuit from Brian Harper. Y'all know we gotta look at it. Even if we just get through certain parts of it, we gotta tune into that. So make sure you guys come in and hit that like button. Thank you all so much for the support. I didn't remove any comments, frankly, my dear. I don't remove comments like that now. I think YouTube is doing something wonky. Did somebody else say that they was getting comments? Cheryl, didn't you say your comments were being removed? Where's Cheryl? I think Cheryl said her comments were being removed. And she's a mod. I have no idea what's going on. She's in Spain. Yeah, she claims to be. Candace could just be on a grassy hilltop and just have a banquet table sitting out. I saw that photo. It's so weird. Yeah, no, we're not removing anything over here. What's going on, X Samurai? I hope you're doing well. I'm exhausted. You all got to edit some videos that were pre-recorded. We did get the pre-recorded interview and chat with attorney Dennis Spurley. I was able to do that this morning. So I've been up since 9 a.m. 9:30. I'm tired. And yeah. So I am doing well. Working hard, y'all. Gotta work hard. We gotta work hard. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We are growing here in the LLC. And it's because of all of you all that we are growing here. We are on the road to 50,000 supporters. And I can't do it without you all. So please make sure you are subscribed to the Lady Luck Club. Make sure you're hitting the like button. And tell YouTube we want more LLC. More. So make sure you guys also tell me what number like you are. Because I want to see numbers. I want to see it. Thank you so much. Yes, we running just a tidbit late. We had a live stream hanging out with Johnny Walker Dread. We talked about the Carmelo Anthony appeal as well as the Nolan Wells case and how that's picking up. Y'all, that family raised over $621,000 in less than a week. Nolan Wells' parents. Man, Now you know Carmelo Anthony's parents probably gonna be mad and jealous. Oh, we ought to do another fundraiser because they about to out fundraise us. Their goal is set for $750,000, and they might meet it. Who knows? And yet, it's still candy asses keep telling me I'm getting $7,000 from Israel. Where is it? Don't make me do a GoFundMe, Candace. Candace always wants me to do this GoFundMe because Israel did not pay me the 7,000, and her cult members said I would get this money. Is she run around? Y'all need to take down Lady Luck Club's GoFundMe. Anybody tell her to do that? This is all Candace Owens' fault. This is exactly be the name of my GoFundMe. She started it. Katrina, Nikki B, Sam, I see y'all up in here. Ex Samurai, Susie Q. Oh, thank y'all so much. Shout out to Minute. Shout out to the mods, you all. I appreciate all of you guys. Jeep Lady is back with us again. Y'all, oh man, listen, Susie Q, we had to have some tough conversations over there about Nolan Wells and Carmelo Anthony. But those conversations got to be had. Nolan Wells' parents got almost $250,000 so far. Can't make this up. I might need one today. I know, right? Y'all, oh man, everybody's up in here. Realtor, how you doing, girl? Realtor 2020. Kelly Justin God on the way. He is a God of justice. I love it. Let me know, Juju. Shout out to the mods, you all. Angie, I see you up in here. Oh, yeah. Nolan Wells' parents raised $621,000. And the goal is $750,000. And the candy asses keep telling me I'm getting $7,000. And I'm like, why can't it be $700,000? I might start a GoFundMe. This is all Candace Owens' fault. Plus, I wanted to take my kids to Universal Studios and go shop. They need back to school stuff. Nolan Wells is a young man who lost his life over the 4th of July weekend. Went out boating or fishing. What was he doing? Going out. What was he doing? I guess he was just hanging out with friends out there on the beach and turned up dead. Oh my goodness. Can't make this stuff up. So he lost his life, and his parents, man, they done hit $621,000. You can't make this up. I sent the invoice. Nikki B, did y'all see the X post? I literally sent the invoice. I tagged Benjamin Netanyahu in it. I said too. Now, are you able to say where does the $7,000 come from? Is it gonna come from you or her? If you guys have not seen that on X, for all those tuning in on X, yeah, look at that post. I literally tagged Benjamin Netanyahu to an invoice. I tagged him in an invoice. He probably looked at that like, who is the Lady Luck Club? She sent me invoice. What's going on? She wants me to pay her $7,000. Y'all, we need Army. Army can nail Benjamin Netanyahu real quick. Oh no, Waffles Bacon said my AC is out. Me and my dog are watching you with a box fan. Lord have mercy, stay cool. Cool down and drink some cold water. Oh, laugh too hard, you're gonna get hot. That Benjamin, that Benjamin Netanyahu probably looked at that post and was like, what the world is this? Y'all. Oh my goodness. I have not forgot about the Brian Harper order that I need to get. I'm on my channel laptop. I need to get is a code you got to put in for Pacer. I don't have the code. So I have not been able to get it yet, but I will. I will buy the order. It probably is going to be the same of what we're seeing on the docket. But I will get it. In the meantime, oh, Nick Brooks, y'all, went live. He did a live stream. What? Oh, my Nick Brooks, you got to come back over to the LLC one day. Y'all, he's been over here with us before. For this update. Yes, I'm commenting in real time. Would love to have you. Yeah, all right, cool. There you go. I was sure waiting on this one. I know he's working hard. Y'all know he's a real attorney, a California attorney. But he went over this information, and I am here for it. Okay, I'm here for it. So all of them have recused themselves. He looks so dapper. So proud of him. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So we're here for it. Shout out to Nick Brooks. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys go show him your love and support. He is a real attorney. So it's thundering here in Northeast Georgia. Really? Oh, man. It seems like it's just storming everywhere. One threatened to sue me. Who? CC? The can. Did y'all know that what's that lady name? Elizabeth Lane threatened to sue Gary from Paramount Tactical. She want to sue Gary from Paramount Tactical because he reported her for her violating a law. This is my understanding of that. Mindy, did you send me an email about it? Yeah, she's something else. She's nasty. So he reported a video, I think she did, and she got mad to me. I'm gonna sue you. You gonna go to court and tell on yourself, you dumbass woman. Elizabeth Lane doesn't have the common sense God gave a Billy Goat. Can't make this up. Let's see here. Find out why they recused. See what Grok said. CO screwed herself by hiring him. What? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, hold on. Before we get to that video, shout out to Mindy. Mindy did a Grok search. Candace Owens hired David Horowitz for the Harpo federal lawsuit. Then the judges in the district recused themselves. Why would they do that? The judges in the U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Tennessee, where Harpo v. Owens defamation case is filed, recused themselves due to a clear conflict of interest created by Candace Owens hiring Daniel A. Horowitz, often spelled Horowitz, as one of her attorneys. Brian Harpo, former head of security for Charlie Kirk, sued Candace Owens and others in federal court in Tennessee for defamation. He alleges she spread false claims linking him to a conspiracy in Kirk's assassination. Owens recently added Daniel A. Horowitz, a prominent Nashville First Amendment and civil rights attorney, to her defense team. Candace, defamation is not protected under the First Amendment. Daniel Horowitz knows that. Horowitz previously sued the entire Middle District of Tennessee, including its judges. You can't make this up. No. What in the entire hell? She is stalling. This is not getting subpoena power, Candace. I thought you wanted to smoke, you dumb heifer. Candace, I thought you wanted all the smoke. That doesn't seem like you want the smoke, Candace. This is not getting the smoke. Yeah, I said Candace wants to smoke. Girl. She said said, no, let me go hire a First Amendment and civil rights attorney that's probably going to go in talking about, I am a sovereign citizen. My client is a natural woman. Everything she said is under the First Amendment. There's nothing defamatory about falsely accusing someone of being involved in a whole assassination cover-up. And I'm suing all y'all again. Oh, Candace. Oh, you dumbass. She knew what she was doing, her and this clown. Yeah, I'm just going to get everyone to recuse themselves because they all been sued by this idiot. Candace. Oh, I thought you wanted subpoena power. Don't you want to get discovery? How you going to get that if everybody got to recuse? Now they're going to go to a different district where they not playing that nonsense with him. What he's going to do? Go to the next district and threaten to sue all the judges there too? He'll be at this until kingdom come. In 2024, Horowitz with the Institute for Justice filed a federal lawsuit, Horowitz versus United States District Court for the Middle District of Tennessee, challenging the district's local rules on attorney gag orders and extrajudicial statements. So he just want to go out and lie as well and think that he's not supposed to have some level of decorum. He thinks he's supposed to just be able to go out and talk about cases. Never mind the implication of hindering it from having a fair trial of any sort. Y'all, this has to be the greatest level of buffoonery. So she went and hired, Candace went and hired what sounds like an over-glorified soft-sit attorney. Because only soft sits do stuff like that. I'm suing all the judges. All of them. Because they won't let me talk about cases I should not be discussing. How dare you gag me with this order? The audacity and the gall, the unmitigated gall of you to have me gagged. Oh, that's George's job. Oh, so I won today because she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Candace did this on purpose. She knows that he has a she knows he has a lawsuit against the entire court system. Good Lord. All the judges said deuces. And her punk ass is in Spain, as opposed to getting ready for her court hearing coming up on the 27th in the Macron lawsuit, where she's lost 2 attorneys. Now you hire this clown as if there were no other attorneys in Tennessee, knowing that he had filed a lawsuit against the entire freaking court system. The entire Middle District of Tennessee. All the judges, Candace. All the judges. God almighty. Oh, this is something else. How dare you all gag me? Attorney gag orders are standard orders. They're standing orders. What do you mean? Extrajudicial statements. He named the court and individual judges, including Chief Judge William L. Campbell Jr. and others as defendants, because he's an idiot. This suit stemmed from a prior gag order imposed on Horowitz in another case involving a private prison, which he argued violated the First Amendment by restricting his public comments on litigation. They're not here to teach you what you should have learned in law school, you dumbass. Horowitz is an idiot. Do you not know that you cannot just go out making public comments on litigation? You can't go out discussing the case details. You can't do that. You are stupid. You're stuck on stupid. And so is Candace. Hiring this idiot is a reflection of Candace. You all see why I went over her lawsuits. When I first started reporting on Candace last year, do you all now understand why I started with all her lawsuits? Now y'all see? These are the type of attorneys she's hiring to represent her. Someone that sounds like an overglorified First Amendment auditor soft sit. I'm a whole man, and I am not the capitalized named person on this case. I'm here on behalf of my estate. What estate? You're in the wrong court, and I'm gonna have the person named capitalized in this case. Capius. I'm issuing a bench warrant for FTA. Goodbye. Have a great day. Oh no, I'm here, Your Honor. I'm just a natural born human. I'm a whole human representing another human. She's not an alien. Contrary to Lady Luck Club's jokes, Candace Owens is actually a real human being. Like she's a human being. At least that's what she tells me in my sleep. Candace must appear to Daniel Horowitz in his sleep and tells him, I am a human. I am a human. I'm also a pregnant, and I'm human. Candace, you did this because you pregnant. She don't want to go to court. Y'all see why we went over this stuff? This is how Candace moves. Let me do any and everything I can to stall, to deflect, to deter, to avoid discovery. What is subpoena power? Like, let me do any and everything I can to reschedule and push back hearings on court dates and ask for extensions on stupid things. Now y'all need 10 more pages to do my motion to dismiss, where I don't want to go through this at all. Not 5 pages, no 10. Y'all, this is insane. This is so insane. Now, I told you all, she's going to try to prolong this out. Look how long it's taken to get another rescheduled court date in the Macron lawsuit. And guess what's going to happen? Y'all want to know what's going to happen? She's going to wait till the day before and reschedule again. July 27th is on a Monday. Yeah, that Friday, July 24th. She's gonna just ask for another reschedule, another continuation. Just abusing the courts. Don't care. I'm just hoping there should be a limit. I think you have to, you get by the third continuance. At some point, you're gonna have to ask, like, okay, what is the deal? And the petitioner is gonna start objecting. So the Macron's attorney are going to start objecting to all of these continuances. Maybe they are trying to reach a deal. Who knows? Maybe they're doing a continuance, in hopes of getting a settlement. I mean, it's crazy. Jen Williams said she can't. The judge told her, so she can't get any more. I don't think she can. She's had 3 reschedules so far. So unless they are actively working towards a settlement and they're delaying the hearings, the next step is going to be the petitioner's attorney is going to have to say enough of this BS. Stop being so lenient on her. They're not giving us a good reason for all these rescheduled court dates. If they're not trying to settle with us, then why do they need all these continuances? We're not agreeing to any more continuances. This is the 3rd one. Either she's going to go to court or not. She's trying to push out the clock, and she's an idiot. And that's not how that works. And now look, she's lost 2 attorneys. Hey, Francisca, how you doing, honey? Pure blood, how you doing? What's going on? Mr. Jones, Discovery just waited till the Macrons get into her financials and we see the Russian money number. Exactly. She's not going to just hand that information over. It might have to be compelled out of her. Candace, you will have to give over Discovery. I don't want either one of them. Susan Q, I'm with you. I don't want Brian Harper or the Macrons to settle. No, I want Candace deposed. I want her put under oath. Let that happen. Well, she's ordered to a deposition. Yes, Lord. Oh, you all have no idea how good news that would be. I would go live immediately if I were to see that. Candace Owens ordered to a deposition. Yes, Jesus. I'm going to have to shout about that one. I will have to go live right then and there. I ain't lying. Say, yo, oh, they ordered her to get the polls. Yes. Put her behind on the oath and ask her all the questions. And tell her, listen, can you reiterate everything you said online? And tell us whether you believe that to be true or false. Do you have evidence? Can you name your sources? Oh, we want it all. Under oath. Candace, you will find out exactly why perjury is not a good thing. Oh, Cheryl, how you doing? Diane, what's going on? Oh my God, I hope they have cameras. I know, right? Billy said, wait till everyone sees everything from her. Oh my God, Candace, you up here hiring attorneys. That sounds like he making soft sit moves. I'm just going to sue the whole court because they trying to gag me. I want to talk about this case. That's not how you work, move, and operate as an attorney. Attorneys are officers of the court. And his response to a gag order and being told to not make public comments on active cases is to sue everybody and their mama. Two dumbasses trying to work a whole lawsuit together. Candace, you're a moron. Oh my God. The district court later amended its rules in response, but the prior adversarial relationship created an unavoidable conflict. Judges cannot impartially preside over a case where one of the attorneys has sued them and the court personally in their official capacity. So either personally or in their official capacity. On or around July 8th through 10th, 2026, Chief Judge Campbell issued an order noting that all district and magistrate judges in the Middle District had recused. The case will now be reassigned to the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals to a judge from outside the district. This is a standard judicial ethics move under 28 U.S.C. Statute 455, disqualification for impartiality concerns to avoid any appearance of bias. Mass recusals like this are uncommon, but it happened in high-profile or conflicted situations similar to past cases involving the same district and Horowitz. Oh, Lord have mercy. You can't make this up. Oh. All right, I guess we still got to hear a little bit from Nick Brooks because I love Nick. This is crazy. Y'all ready? Hit the forward. You can see in here. Let's go.
Suing Candace Owens in the Middle District of Tennessee. And as everybody has saw that's been reported, the court issued an order that just basically stated without any specific reasons that they've recused themselves from the case and that they're going to appoint a Sixth Circuit judge to actually be the judge in this case. So what we're going to do is actually go through a slide that I made for us, and let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, as we just discussed, all of them have recused themselves from the case. So all the district judges and magistrate judges stepped off the case. And as we just said, it's silent. So there's no public explanation in the order as to exactly why they're recusing themselves. So it's just up to us to determine that reason. And I'm going to provide my deduction for you so you guys have a good understanding. And then we have an outside judge, as we've discussed. So we got the Sixth Circuit who's going to designate a replacement for this judge and what that means for the litigation. So let's pop this back up on screen. First, we got 3 levels of scrutiny, or 3 levels of certainty: what the record shows and then what we cannot claim. So let me fix my camera. All right. So what the record shows, everyone in the district recused. So we had all the district court judges, according to this order, recuse themselves from the case. When I say district court judges, I just mean the judges in the Middle District of Tennessee. And you know what? Now that I got you guys here, let's just go ahead. I'm going to pop this up on screen for us. And by the way, I'm not showing all of these orders just because there's a lot of copyright issues going on, and I don't want to get in trouble for that. So look at, if everybody looks here, do you see number 6, these states lined up here? So this is the Sixth Circuit. So if we say, whenever we're talking about, okay, when I zoom in closer, does everybody see the Middle District of Tennessee here? So Brian Harple filed here in the Middle District of Tennessee. I actually grew up in this area. I grew up right around this area, went to college in that area, so very familiar with this area. But yeah, so he filed in the Middle District of Tennessee. The issue is all of these judges have now recused themselves. The entire district court level system, which is basically the lowest level court system, the trial courts in Tennessee, not low in like a bad sense. And so, yeah, basically now that they've recused themselves, a Sixth Circuit judge, meaning a judge who oversees all of this area, so from Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky to Tennessee, that particular judge is now going to be the one who oversees the Brian Harple v. Candace Owens case. So, yeah, just very, fundamental, different judge. I'm sure the Sixth Circuit judge will do well. I don't.
Yeah, I think in the circuit court, judges are going to have a higher level of scrutiny. Let's see here. I'm just trying to fast forward through this, you all. And make sure you guys check this out. It's about 41 minutes long. And I think he's going to go over the information we just read regarding Horowitz having previous lawsuit. Yeah, he filed that lawsuit. I can't believe this. So let's see.
The judges would go after me if I did something like that. But nonetheless, this is exactly what Horowitz did. So if anybody has any questions about that, please leave them. Let me go through my comments, see what you guys are asking. It says, that was my next question. Isn't that weird that they all recused? Yes, no, it's definitely a weird situation. I haven't really seen that all that much. We got, I see now. Okay. I'm glad you have definitely come around to seeing that. If you got any other questions, please leave them below. But again, let's just really quickly clean this up. Horowitz, he represents Candace Owens. Candace Owens has a lawsuit going on in the Middle District of Tennessee, and Horowitz just so happens recently to have sued the Middle District of Tennessee and some of the judges therein. So very interesting. I haven't had that much. So when we're going back to that rule, it's really a gag rule, and the gag rule fight is, here's what it is in plain English. The rule restricted attorney commentary about pending cases when statements could materially prejudice proceedings.
Why would you want to do that as an attorney? If you believe in fair trials and you want the appearance of bias to be excluded out of the courtroom, why would you go out and talk about an active pending case? Especially if you're giving out material information that could literally bring nothing but bias to the proceedings. It can prejudice the proceedings. You should not want that as an attorney. That's why this Daniel Horowitz is a goofy. There's certain things you shouldn't even want to talk about. It's called patience. If you let the case play out to the end, once whatever ruling or judgment has been issued, guess what? Then you can release information a bit at a time based on court rule. Somehow our need to want to see things right now, right away, and you need to explain to me this and explain to me that. No, we don't. He sounds like he acts just like Candace. I want to be able to talk about this now. Why can't I see this? I want to see all the video footage. Why we can't talk about this? Why we can't do that? He sounds like the male version of Candace. Daniel Horowitz. Because he should not want that. He should not want to leave out comments or put out comments to the public where he knows you're talking about, the case details that are material to the case. You're not just kind of giving like your opinion on something based on, how you felt about the case flowing on time and everybody was there and very prompt. No, you're giving us specific details here. Of course, they're going to gag you.
And so, again, that's really just fancy legal language. Courts, they have these rules, and it says, if you make any comments that could materially prejudice the proceedings, well, we can sanction you in some sort. Now, what does it mean to materially prejudice proceedings? I'm not sure. I mean, if I do a good job defending my client to the public, if I materially prejudice the proceedings for the prosecution, hey, I did my job then, you know what I mean? And I need that sometimes, that public power. So I don't like some of these gag rules sometimes and how they're worded. But Horowitz argued that the rule chilled ordinary public commentary about his cases. And he framed the challenge as both a First Amendment and a due process problem. And so what we mean by, a First Amendment problem is essentially, even though we're attorneys, I still have a right to have a First Amendment opinion, to give my thoughts and my opinions to others. And if you forbid me from doing that, well, there better be the due process of law. So did you go through the right procedures to deprive me of my right to the First Amendment and freedom of speech? If you didn't even engage in the proper procedures, well, that's going to be a real issue. And that's exactly what he pointed out when he discussed that there was a due process problem. And so let's go ahead and move on to the next slide. So we have 2 cases and 1 conflict pattern. Let me fix this on screen. So, all right. Case 1, Horowitz v. U.S. District Court. He challenges the court's own rule that restricted his freedom of speech to comment on the case. There was an institutional tension. The court and judges become defendants in official capacity litigation. And so if you're Horowitz, it's a bit of an odd situation where the judges in their official capacity as judges are themselves defendants. It's just not a situation that typically occurs. In case 2, we have Harple v. Owens, arrives with Horowitz as counsel. And so, again, very interesting case. Horowitz sues the district court, and now he arrives, about a year later as counsel for Candace Owens. Here's the result. The district-wide recusal becomes much easier to understand. And so, again, we just got to think of that sequence. Horowitz sues middle district, courts in Tennessee, and then Owens then later has a case, pending in the middle district of Tennessee. Why Horowitz lost in court? So, against the court, sovereign immunity blocked the claim against the court as an institution. That ended the direct attack on the tribunal itself. Let me fix our camera for us. And so what that means is the federal court system and those judges.
And they have judicial immunity. You're trying to sue a sitting judge in the district court. You're suing federal judges. You dumbass. Oh, this Daniel Horowitz is a moron. It's a moron. There are ways to petition the court as an attorney when it comes to challenging court rules. You know that they have judicial immunity. They're appointed. Federal judges are appointed. That's a lifetime appointment. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I'm going to call my mama on this. I got to text her about this. Oh, he lost so bad. He lost bigly, y'all. They have judicial immunity. They have judicial immunity. You can't sue a sitting federal judge. They said, Bob, you'll get your bum ass out of here. Oh, this is so good. This is so funny. Candace, you hired. What's going on, Mama Sage? Candace, don't stop. I see you up in here. Shout out to Artiste. Did I see her early? Angie Warren, I see you up in here. Y'all. Oh, my God. And Rogers, my mods are not blocking like that. I don't know what you're talking about. I have mods, and I appreciate my mods, but my mods don't just go blocking people. So I don't know what's happening with YouTube. YouTube has been cutting out people's comments today for some reason because some of my mods' comments were removed. I'm not removing anything, and they're not blocking people like that. They don't do that unless they email me or tell me like we got this unruly one up in here and they getting out of pocket. They don't block like that. So you might want to find out what's happening with YouTube first. I don't know what's happening. Cheryl, did you see your comments? Like maybe a reboot? I don't know. One of my mom's comments were getting removed. I don't know what's going on. Well, we don't do that. Now, I will say block if I'm seeing like spamming or something like that, because then YouTube will flag my video. But I can't tell you. I don't know what's happening with your comments, honey. Yeah, no, they don't do that. Child. So back to Daniel Horowitz, the dumbass that thought he could sue the Middle District of Tennessee. They said, get your bum ass out of here. All these judges have judicial immunity. Go home. They had judicial immunity. Bye, Felicia. I know he was so bigly mad. Horowitz went home and cried. He was like, Mama, they said I couldn't sue the judges. No. You can't make this up, Candace. You still gonna lose like hell.
Actually pled sovereign immunity. And sovereign immunity, I mean, you just got to break down the terms, right? Let me pop it up on screen for you. The sovereign means the state, and immunity means you're to be immune. And so the sovereign said, hey, we're immune from lawsuit. We can't be sued for this because we are the sovereign. That's really what sovereign immunity means. And they were successful in doing that. And that ended the direct attack on the tribunal itself. So there was actually a complete dismissal on the basis of sovereign immunity. And against the judges, the court held Horowitz lacked Article 3 standing for prospective relief. His feared future injury was treated as too speculative. And really, when we're dealing with standing, it's just his ability to bring a lawsuit. Clearly, if there's sovereign immunity issues, you're not going to have the ability to bring a lawsuit.
Candace, this is the idiot you hired. Candace, I know you listening, you dumb heifer. You can fake pretend like you in Spain all day. I don't give a damn. You hired this moron who knew that the judges had judicial immunity. And the court itself being its own sovereign, having its own sovereign immunity as the entity representing our judicial branch of government. He lost like hell on both fronts. Y'all, he lost. And Candace hired that idiot. No. Candace, you're going to have to pay up all the money just for even pulling this bullshit stunt. You do, since you don't know how these things operate. A judge will be assigned to your case. And guess what? It will be a judge that you will be even more upset about. Because if the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals judge either takes the case or reassigns it to someone else, you don't know if you're going to get a better outcome by doing it. All it does is ensure that it had all these judges recuse themselves. And then you go up to the next level. And then what? You're going to really lose like hell. You cannot go to any circuit court of appeal. Let me tell you something. The higher up that ladder you go with this judicial system, you're going from district court to the circuit court of appeals, the more stringent things become. You're not going to be able to just get your way. Let this lawsuit land in the U.S. Supreme Court. You really going to lose. Because if you appeal, guess what? You got to appeal to a higher level court. So if the Sixth Circuit Court of Appellate judge presides over the case, then the appeal will go to U.S. Court of Appeals. You can't make this up. You're going up to the Supreme Court level. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it will go to U.S. Court of Appeals. Oh my God. The idea that you hired this stupid ass attorney, of all the attorneys, you couldn't find another attorney that did civil practice and, presided over defamation cases. You got someone that had sued the entire court knowing that it was going to lead to this. And for what? And that next judge probably will not be as lenient or nice to you or your dumbass attorney. They really going to hammer it in. What if you get a by-the-book judge that will section the hell out of your attorney if he go in there and even misspeak one time? Go in there and throw your behind if you want to in the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, Candace. They will hold you in contempt. You think this shit is a game? She treating it like this is fun for me. Having everybody wonder how I'm going to hire dumbass attorneys so we can all get judges recused. Keep on. That judge will not be for play. The higher you go, the more serious they are. They ain't playing their stuff with you. They're not playing these dumb games with you, Candace. They will have you held in contempt of court. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You're literally making it easier for Brian Harper, because look what you did. You went and got the worst piece of crap, knowing that he could not go and sue these federal judges. They all have judicial immunity. The court has sovereign immunity. Well, what did he think he was going to accomplish? So he lost on two fronts. And for what? Because he had a gag order over a gag order. If he will sue the entire middle district of Tennessee over a gag order, can you imagine how difficult he's going to be during the trial? Can you imagine how hard of a time he's going to give these judges? And he will not be able to play that BS game with the Sixth Circuit Court of Appellate judge. He can't go in there with that nonsense and buffoonery. Candace, go in there and live. You want to talk about the baby made me do it. I'm a pregnant. You don't see that barely baby kicking around, y'all. Baby's feet sticking out. Look at this weird thing here happening. It's so suspicious to me. Candace, they will sanction you. They will sanction you. They will hold you in direct criminal contempt of court if you go in there and show your ass. Please let this happen. Girl, see what happens when you go in thinking that you know it all. And somehow you thought you've mastered the art of reading when you read sideways. Because she does. Candace, you thought you understood how books work, and you don't. So, when you have to read sideways, you have no idea how books work. And now you're talking about going to a higher level court where the judges are going to be even more strict. They're not going to let you pull this BS about, I need these, I need all of these extensions. I need time to file 10 more pages. That will not, I'm sure the other attorneys on that case had to tell her, please don't hire Daniel Horowitz. Do you understand what he comes with? Baggage. Please don't hire that guy. We cannot go get somebody else. That probably all her other two attorneys had to be pleading with her. Candace, please don't hire this idiot. Don't hire him. He comes with far too much complication. He's going to come in and make a whole stink about things. He's an idiot. We can't do it. Please don't bring him in here. She was like, I'm doing it. I have a feeling that her attorneys that first entered the case are going to be withdrawing from it because they're not going to put up with all that theatrics. They're not putting up with all that nonsense. They're not doing it. They're not gonna sit here and deal with Daniel Horowitz, dumbass, suing the entire court system because of a gag order. They don't even want to be affiliated with that. And then to find out that he lost like hell. To
the extent that affected his Article 3 standing, I'm not so sure. I'd have to do a little bit more legal research on that. But I just want you guys to see some of how Horowitz's previous claims worked out. So he sues the Middle District saying you're violating my First Amendment rights. And then, in that lawsuit, the defendants, which is the courts and those judges, they say, hey, we have sovereign immunity. You can't sue us. And the court said, hey, that's actually a good argument. The defendants are going to win on a dismissal. How he lost the case, but changed the court. And so what we really need to discuss is this. Interestingly enough, even though Horowitz lost, he did obtain a strategic win. And sometimes, you got to give an attorney credit where even though you get a win, sometimes it's not a win, but even though you lose, sometimes it's not always a loss. And here we have a technical loss.
Now, Candace, a loss for you will definitely be a loss, and you will feel it until all of eternity, until God returns. You're going to feel that loss. You can't back this up. The court amended its rule regarding gag orders and all that other stuff. But that goes to show he did not have to sue them to get it. So now, anytime that there's a case going on in the Middle District of Tennessee, if he is hired on as the attorney, just know your case is going to be escalated up to the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals. And if they reassign it to a different district judge in a different district, you don't know what you're going to get. So now the other two attorneys are like, hell, we don't even know who we're going to be getting and dealing with. Might not even be familiar with that judge. And who knows? You might get a judge that's, boy, they might be strict as hell. And Candace, you won't get away with nothing. God knows how to sit you down. I keep telling you, you dumb heifer.
Loss, but it's a strategic win. So here was the formal result here on the left. It was dismissed on sovereign immunity and standing grounds. And so what that means is Horwitz's case was, purely dismissed. There was no merits holding saying Horwitz was right. So no court told Horwitz, yes, you're right. Your First Amendment rights were violated. No court told him that. There was a procedural loss on paper. And so whenever there's if it was substantive just means more to the substance. And so, okay, if there was a merits holding saying Horwitz was right about his First Amendment right violations, all right, well, then that's a more substantive holding. But here, where it was dismissed on sovereign immunity grounds and standing, that doesn't get to the substance. That's all procedure. And so, the result was he lost procedurally. Here's the practical result. The challenged attorney's speech restriction was later removed or replaced. The replacement rule pointed lawyers back to Tennessee's professional conduct rules. An institutional change still happened. And so interestingly enough, and you got to really pay credit to Horwitz in this situation, is he filed a lawsuit against the Middle District of Tennessee and the judges, lost on the sovereign immunity and standing grounds, as we said. However, even though he lost, the resulting political action thereafter resulted in that rule actually getting repealed. And if to the extent it was repealed, the rule just then said, hey, we don't really have this rule anymore telling, this material prejudice, don't speak about these issues. You just need to look at the Tennessee professional ethics rules. And typically they say some similar types of rules.
It's similar things. Don't go out and speaking about the material facts of the case. Don't create any appearance of bias on it. And the thing is, if you're talking about referring them to the attorney's professional rules, you can now be easily held accountable for violating them and sanctioned for it. You can't make this up. So he can easily be reported to the bar. Judge could reprimand him and then cite the specific professional rules, just like judges have canons. The attorneys have professional rules of conduct that they have to abide by. And that judge will cite the specific rule violated and will sanction them. So what he did not require him to sue the entire Middle District of Tennessee. He could have went about another path in getting that rule amended. And that's what's so crazy about this. But now, every time he puts his name on paper, all these judges got to recuse themselves because of that. And it's a complete disservice to the client. Because now the client, Candace she's a multimillionaire. But what if he was dealing with a client that didn't have that type of money? Maybe he only does high profile cases. Who knows? Because the first thing he's going to have to say is, well, because I've sued them in the past and lost like hell, all of them are now going to have to recuse themselves. And then your case will go up to the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals. What if they look, I don't have money to travel and do all this stuff. Where exactly the courthouse is going to be? Where's the courthouse going to be at now? Let's say the Court of Appeals, reassigns it to a different judge in a different district. So as opposed to you going to this courthouse in your district that might be about 20 minutes away, you may now have to drive an hour to get to a different court because it's not going to be in the same district. That's you can think about the inconvenience factor for the client. So like I said, maybe Daniel Horowitz only takes on high profile clients that got the money to burn and time to waste and do all that nonsense and buffoonery. Court fees also go up too. The higher level you go up, the more expensive you're paying for court costs. This is what's so, this is so stupid. Candace, you getting that clown did not do you any favors at all. All right, y'all. That's all on that one. I wanted to check out. Shout out to Nick Brooks, you all. Make sure you guys go check him out and support him. We got Natalie.
The hearing.
Y'all, Natalie was with us yesterday for 4 hours. I had a good time. If you guys had a great time, let me know, because she's going to come back and we're going to have to do this again. But we wanted to get in her video on yesterday. I wanted to get in this video, the Candace Crash Out Continues. I haven't seen this yet, and I wanted to check it out. Like I said, I appreciate just the natural, environment. She's sitting in her car, chilling, hanging out, talking. Sometimes that's the best dialogues you'll get. The best videos I've seen. People driving in their car, or they sitting in the car. It is what it is. So shout out to Natalie Jean Beesner. Make sure you guys go check her out and support her on YouTube as well as X. Did we get Lord Nick Brooks channel up? I'm sorry, I must have skipped his. Let's show Nick Brooks some love too. That is Natalie's YouTube channel link. Make sure you guys go check out and support her. Can I please get Nick Brooks's YouTube channel link again? I'm sorry. I didn't highlight it. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I appreciate you all and your support. I'm hoping for more losses as well, Mama Sage. And I'm telling you all, this Circuit Court of Appeals judge, they're not playing these games with Candace. They're not going to play these games. Thank you so much. Juju. Can we get Nick Brooks YouTube channel link? Can we get that one? Please. Candace, I'm telling you right now, your attorney just child. Now I'm gonna let you find out the hard way, Candace. I'm gonna let you find out the hard way. He pissed off a whole court system. You don't think the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals know who Daniel Horowitz is? You don't think they know who he is, Candace? The circuit court judges, they know who he is. They're gonna be like, oh, this pain in their ass. Thank you so much, Juju. There is Nick Brooks' YouTube channel link. Go check him out and support him, y'all. That video got 22,000 views on it. Well done, Nick Brooks. Well done. Thank y'all so much. Let's get to this. I appreciate you, Minda. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Let's get to this, you all. Hit the phone where you can see it here. Let's go.
What's going on right now at the time of this recording? Earlier this morning, the defense was pretty upset about the fact that the confession note from Tyler Robinson to Lance Twiggs addressed to Luna, which Lance Twiggs testified that he went by to some people, to Tyler, to others, that was leaked yesterday. It wasn't leaked. It was shown on the screen when it wasn't supposed to be shown on the screen. And so people viewing at home were able to see it for like 2 seconds. And obviously people screenshot it, shared it around, all of that. And so there was a lot of back and forth. The judge ultimately decided that no exhibits shown in the hearing today would be viewable. So cameras weren't going to capture any of those at all. So you won't be seeing any actual exhibits in the hearing today. I do want to talk about a few things. This is Candace Owens posting again today about how Lance Twiggs's testimony yesterday, his pre-recorded testimony, is devastating to the notion that Tyler Robinson did it. And some of you have said that you don't tune in to hear me talk about Candace. I appreciate that. I was doing a little bit better before this week, talking about other things besides this. This week has been challenging because it's been a lot. It's been a marathon. And obviously, even though she's on vacation, she is tweeting about it. And for me, it's not about Candace. It's not about taking her down or being against what she says. It's about the fact that when she speaks, people listen. I see her say, I've watched it now for 10 months, y'all. I will see her say something, either in writing or orally, and then slews of it will be in my comments, literally almost verbatim. And you can tell that these people don't actually have original thoughts and they just repeat what she says. And so this is why I try to logically tell you where the errors are in what she's saying, so that when you guys encounter this online, because I can't be everywhere all the time, you're able to, a lot of you would be able to do this regardless, but I want to help arm you in your ability to fight against these narratives. Some of y'all have even told me that you have these conversations with friends and family, that you have people in your life who are pro Candace. So by all means, use this. And I'm sorry if you're frustrated hearing about Candace. It's not going to be like this all the time. But again, there are lies being spread before the truth can get its shoes on, or whatever it is. So I want to reiterate again what I told you yesterday. It makes no sense to say that Lance Twiggs is a Fed asset, which is what she said immediately after his testimony yesterday. It makes no sense to say he's a Fed asset, and then in the next breath, to talk about how devastating his testimony was for the idea that Tyler Robinson did it, when Tyler Robinson, you're claiming, is a federal patsy. That makes absolutely no sense. You are saying just whatever suits you in the moment. She is truly like a caged animal right now, or a wild animal backed into a corner, just lashing out at everything, saying whatever works, throwing spaghetti at the wall, hoping it sticks. And she's been that way for quite a while. You are telling me that you believe that this is an international conspiracy between Israel, France, possibly Egypt, the United States of America, the most powerful country in the world, our military, Donald Trump, Erica Kirk, TPUSA, Andrew Colvett and Blake Neff, Jews all over the world, and particularly Jewish donors to TPUSA, evangelical pastors, Mormons for some reason. You're telling me that it's an international conspiracy between all of these people, most of these people, some of these people, it doesn't matter. You're telling me that it's an international elite level conspiracy, and nobody could think to tell or Lance Twigg, excuse me, I'm going to do that a couple times because for some reason I get their names confused. No one could think to tell Lance Twiggs, hey, it would be better for us in our conspiracy and our pinning it on our patsy Tyler Robinson for you.
Girl, go in. Let me tell you something, Jason. I knew I was going to address this. Oh, the candy asses want some attention. Candace, you need to give your cult members some attention and a book. Jason, stop dumbing down my chat. Why didn't you capitalize the letter T in this? See, when you start a new sentence, you have to capitalize the first letter of the word. Because they don't read anything, y'all. This is why I don't get mad. Jason, where's my $7,000? Y'all told me I'm getting paid $7,000. Where's my money? You keep asking how much did they pay you? All this copy and pasting from the same dumbass bots that can't spell. Where is my money? How much do they who? They who? And you didn't even say they. How much do thee pay you? How much do thee pay you? So you just gave up on spell check? Somehow spell check no longer exists. Did y'all know that? How much do thee pay you? Question mark. I know you are low IQ, but retards can see Tyler is a patsy lol, period. Lowercase c in this is like JFK, but stupid people are in charge. No period after that. No punctuation at all. Candace, if you're going to teach your cult members anything, can you tell them to spell check? They're not even trying. They're so damn lazy. This is like one of those situations where you know there's a hit dog hollering somewhere and you're just waiting to hear the sound come out. That's what Jason is. He's that hit dog that hollered like 9 months ago, and we're just now catching the comment. I'm tired of these cult members, bum asses, dumbing down my chat with this grammatical error, spelling misspellings, and how much do thee pay you? You didn't even add the Y. Y'all see why who should be scared of these folks, these clowns? They can't spell. You can't make this stop. Candace, this is how you read books. Then I tell y'all this. This is how they read books. Sideways. They don't even try, Lord. Like, no, I'm not gonna spell they as they. It's gonna be thee. Because thee is they and they is thee. Next time, I'm going to take the letter E out and just add Y and make it die. Because thee, they, and thy. They read books sideways and upside down. Don't expect them to be smart. I'm already losing 2 brain cells, Jason, listening to your cult leader. Can you not add to that? When you can't spell they, you can't, 1 syllable, 4 letters, and he couldn't nail it. Jason, I'm so disappointed in you. You must skip all of 5th through 12th grade. Candace, you need to upgrade the bots. They're still stupid. You can't stop. Jason, this is me being light. I could literally go savage. I don't feel like using more brain power than necessary when you're not even trying yourself. I highly doubt you know what happened in 1960 anything or 50s during JFK being assassinated. You weren't there. And I don't care what you think about that. You're saying someone's a patsy. So is George Farmer. He's also a sperm donor. You want to address that? Here, take your turkey best and go to work. Make sure you aim for the right ovary so it can be a boy. I'll be with Milo. Have a good one. Jason, a.k.a. Candace. I thought you had something to do. Well, aren't you on vacation, heifer? You can't make this stuff up. Candace, this sounds like you. Down to thee as they. Lacking punctuation mark. This sounds just like you. This is how you talk, Candace. And now your dumb cult members are sitting here plaguing our chats with their stupidity. The audacity. Is it bad? Is it not enough that we have to listen to you butcher words like acolytes and Brett Bureau? I mean, is it not enough? Rhetoric. Are we not? Are you not satisfied with us losing 2 brain cells a day? Listening to you, Candace. I don't even have to. I can't even listen to you for more than like 5 minutes at a time. Why do you insist on torturing humanity? You dumb alien. Candace, Blexit your ass off of our planet. Get off our planet. Leave humanity alone. As a spokesperson for all of human beings, leave Earth. Take Jason and all the rest of these clowns with you. They sitting here dumbing down people's chats and stuff, all this misspellings and grammatical errors. What are you doing? You thought that was gonna make me mad? Jason, are you gonna give me the $7,000? Can you leave me a super chat, Jason? Jason, don't leave. Jason, you still here? Show a sign, buddy. Can you leave me a super chat, Jason? Leave me $20. And then you can respell everything, check your grammatical errors and stuff, and spell everything correctly in the super chat. Jason won't leave me $20. He gonna sit here and leave me hanging, but yet you will give Candace your whole rent money. You're Candace, take my entire paycheck for 2 weeks. You earned it, even though you're a multi-millionaire and traveling the world. You can't make this up. Jason, I want to take my kids to Universal Studios. You gonna help? Give me that $7 grand. Can you tell Benjamin Netanyahu I sent him an invoice? Jackson, if you want to see the invoice, it's on X. I literally sent Benjamin Netanyahu an invoice. I am in expectation of this $7,000. I cannot wait to get the money. I don't know why you thought that would be an insult to me. The hell you think it's is? I don't think I've ever had $7,000 at one time. I've never gotten $7,000 at one time. Boy, that's like big money for me. Kids need school clothes and stuff. Child, listen, send me the money. Can we stop this song and dance? Who do I contact over there in Israel, Jason, to get my money? Who do I contact? Jason, where you go? Y'all, did he leave? Jason, bring your ass out the bushes. You got my attention. You wanted my attention. Jason, you got it. Come on. When am I gonna get my money? Give me the money, Jason. Stop teasing me. Y'all get my hopes up. You know how many times I told my kids all the candy asses is gonna send us $7,000? Can you believe it? Y'all, we going to Universal Studios one day this summer for a week. Waiting on that $7,000 check. A Cash App, a money order, a Zelle, or however. Jason, listen. All you gotta do is this. Listen. Jason. Jason, come back into the chat. You're not blocked. Bring your ass over here. Jason, all you got to do is this. Reach out to Benjamin Netanyahu and say, Lady Luck Club has been waiting for months for her $7,000. As a matter of fact, make it worth her while. Just add another zero to that. Then we do 70,000 and then we good. Okay? She already sent you the invoice. It's on X. She's like, hurry up, because she want to take the kids before the summer runs out to Universal Studios. And she gonna take them school shopping. $70,000, boy, that'll be something else. I might be gone for 2 weeks. Candace, you wouldn't have to worry about hearing from me for 2 whole weeks. You get me $70,000. Jason, are you? If I start a GoFundMe, will you give me money? They won't leave me a super chat. Y'all will be like, no, Lady Luck, we can't afford for you to be gone 2 weeks. Jason, this is why I bless God for being so popular. Because I can make clowns like you the punchline of every joke that I make for 5 minutes straight. Do you understand me, you alien? Your cult leader does not believe in dinosaurs, you T-Rex. And yet somehow the earth is still flat. Are you going to go to the end of the earth and then fall off of it and see what happens or what? How's this going to go, Jason? How are you going to prove to us that the earth is flat? We tired of proving shit to y'all. Y'all don't read. This is not how you hold a book, Jason. This is not it. Jason. Are you listening? Come back, Jason. Come back. This is not how you hold a book. This is sideways. You can't read a book like this. Y'all, Nikki, I would definitely live stream from Universal Studios. Jason, get me that $70,000. Somehow, who paying you? Who is they? The. Because he didn't say they. He said the. Who is the? The who? The what? the big, the bold, the beautiful. The $7,000 check. Yeah, we wait for it. Jason, if you can help me get the money, I will tell you if I got paid it. I will tell you that. And I will live stream. I'll do a vlog. Oh, man. Ben Shapiro had a baby. Oh, Lordy. Oh, the baby. Aw. Well, congratulations, Ben Shapiro. Having a baby. It's mighty funny how Candace is pregnant with her 5th. She's a pregnant with her 5th. And Ben Shapiro just had his 5th this morning. Candace, you trying to keep up with Ben Shapiro? That's what it sounds like to me. Candace trying to keep up with Ben Shapiro. So he got 5 kids. You want 5 kids. You ain't stunned the first 4. She already blaming everything on the children. You can't make this out. My baby make me want to fight and beat people up. No, that baby is like, my mama keep giving you heartburn. Okay, keep on, mama. Next thing you know, you will have morning sickness all day for the next 3 months. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Did you send the link, Jim? Okay. Y'all, we got a little marathon lined up. The candy ass is a big man. They will not give me cash apps or supers or anything, though. But they keep telling me I'm getting money from whoever the is. The what and the who's are sending me money. But Jason got the hell up out of here, didn't he? Jason. He got the hell up out of here. Didn't leave me a super chat at all. Can we do the dollar challenge? Can we get the $1 super chat challenge going? That would be awesome. Oh my God. That'll cover X. Twitter. You can't make this up. Shout out to Ben Shapiro, you all. Shout out to Ben Shapiro. If you want to support the channel, it's not a requirement, you all. I always have to make sure I'm clear on this. I just want y'all to hit that like button and tell me what number you are. Okay. I never make it a requirement. Sometimes I even forget to bring it up about any financial donations or contributions. But whatever you guys donate financially goes back to the channel. Now we've got X. That's $20 a month for the first 2 months. And then got StreamYard. That's at $53.99. And then we got the Comcast bill, $70. So there you go. Oh, can you live stream outside the Jurassic Park part of the universe with a site with dinosaurs? Yes. Oh, it's gonna be one of like the fans come out. Y'all, I'll take a picture of that and use it as a thumbnail for a week. That would be the thumbnail for the live stream. Oh, Lord bless me. I keep listen, I'm almost this close to starting to GoFundMe just to go school shop and take my kids to Florida. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. The caddy asses want me to get this money so bad, but they never want to leave a super chat. It's just so disappointing. I'm supposed to be getting paid money from the, and we don't know who the is. But the is certainly not candy ass cult members. No, it's not them at all. Or the bots. The bots or the cult members are not giving me the money. All right, y'all, let's hear it.
To say, yeah, Tyler Robinson spoke about Charlie Kirk all the time. He hated Charlie Kirk. Tyler Robinson spoke about how important LGBT issues were to him. He spoke about it all the time. He hated Charlie Kirk because he was against LGBT issues. No one could think to have him say that. Because like I told y'all yesterday, and like she said in this tweet, Lance Twiggs did not say that Tyler Robinson spoke about Charlie Kirk all the time. He, in fact, said the opposite. He did not say that Tyler Robinson spoke about LGBT and gender ideology all the time. He, in fact, said the opposite. He did say Tyler spoke about politics, namely about President Trump, but it was not this hardline thing of, oh, yes, he hated Charlie Kirk and spoke about it for this, and this reason. So why on God's green earth would this elite level international conspiracy not coach their fat asset better? And y'all, this was a pre-recorded statement recorded back in April. So why would you not, if you truly believe that every single thing is a conspiracy and it's all just a stage, it's all just a show, why not yell cut and say, hey, Lance, you're not sticking to the script. You need to stick to the script better, buddy. I mean, truly, this isn't even a live testimony to where you could sit there and say, oh, well, maybe he decided to go rogue. It is so freaking absurd. This is a pre-recorded statement that, by the way, the prosecution and also Erica's attorney fought for us to see this week. They fought for us to see, and they fought for as few redactions as possible. And you're telling me that this testimony is from a Fed asset and also that it's devastating to the idea that Tyler Robinson did it. And yet it's the prosecution and Erica's attorney that have been fighting for us to see this testimony, as much of it and as soon as possible. Good grief, y'all. Good grief.
To have to jump in here as I'm thinking about it to say that it's also really absurd that she mentions that Lance Twiggs is not trans. We don't know if he's trans. First of all, to be trans is essentially meaningless. We all know that. Even on the left, it's meaningless because you don't actually have to medicalize yourself at all to identify as trans, and we're supposed to accept it. So it's entirely possible that at one point Lance Twiggs identified as trans, but that's irrelevant. That's not the damning information here. It's largely irrelevant whether one or both of them ever identified as trans. First of all, we know for sure they were in a romantic relationship, and it's LGBT plus ideology for a reason. Candace is acting a little bit like a liberal here, where she's like, oh, he's gay, but he wasn't trans, so he didn't do it. What? It's all the same ideology. It's irrelevant. It's stupid. It's dumb. Grasping at straws. This is so dumb. Nobody said that he was killed because of evil trans ideology, but it is inherently LGBT ideology. I know that is going to upset some people in my comments, but that is what it is. Now, that does not mean that everyone that is part of that ideology is a murderer. That's not what I'm saying, but it is a godless ideology. It is not just being trans. Let's just be real here. And I would think that Candace, great conservative bastion that she is, right? She went from left to right, liberal to conservative. I would think that she would know that. It's almost like she was never a conservative at all.
It makes no sense. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But see, they have painted themselves into this corner and they are grasping at straws and they are lashing out. People need to think critically about this for 5 minutes. Candace's statements don't exist in a vacuum. So when she tells you that Lance Twiggs is a federal asset, she can't then tell you in the next breath that his testimony was actually damning to the idea that Tyler Robinson did it, because it doesn't make any sense. Once again, every single one of her conspiracy theories are predicated not only on Charlie Kirk being very, very stupid, which I don't believe for a minute, but also on the idea that we are run by an elite, shadowy cabal, and they are our overlords, and they are very, very powerful. They control all of our lives, but they're not so powerful that they can stop the podcaster from catching them. They're not that powerful, but they're very powerful, but they're also really stupid. They're really, really stupid. They have this whole conspiracy, but they're too stupid to get an airtight narrative. They're too stupid to get a good testimony from their federal they're just really stupid. They're really stupid, but they're really powerful, but they're not powerful enough to stop Candace. It's dumb. It is dumb. It makes no sense at all. It's narrative slop. It's conspiracy slop. It's fan fiction. It's fantasy fan fiction. It's whatever you want to call it. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's like writing a novel, except the novel is trash. It's like a romance novel for people with conspiracy brain rot. That's essentially what it is. It's garbage. It's not intellectual. It makes no sense whatsoever. And some people are being taken along for the ride. I believe fewer and fewer people as time goes on. But that's what's happening right now. And people need to be aware of it. People need to compare every single one of Candace's statements to the next statement and see how she contradicts herself. See how many holes are there in the conspiracy slop narrative, because there are a lot, y'all. There are a lot of holes in the conspiracy slop narrative, holes that you guys can't answer for, because you're trying to backfill the holes as you go along. A lot of y'all aren't even aware of the holes. See, Candace isn't even intelligent enough to know that what she is saying has holes in it, to know that it makes no sense to say Lance Twiggs is a federal asset, but also his testimony yesterday is devastating to the idea that Tyler Robinson did it, who's a federal patsy. She's not even intelligent enough to see that makes no sense and that she's contradicting herself. Stop listening to her and her minions, Baron Coleman, Ian Carroll. Stop. And when you see this garbage, don't even give an inch. Enough is enough.
One, I think his roommate is a federal asset, Lance Twiggs. The person.
Why do you think that?
Because the police didn't even question him, which is bonkers. Yeah.
This meeting is to use your statement here instead of your testimony at a preliminary hearing. Understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all, Natalie G went in. She went in. She went in. We're here for it. Let me tell you something. Nobody should be telling anybody what they can and cannot talk about. Because I know she said that in the beginning. Like, for all those who said, I don't come over here to listen to Candace. Okay, well, then watch her other content where she's talking about something else. But they're the same people that don't watch the other content. More than likely, I see that as bots and trolls, where they're trying to get people to stop talking about Candace. No, we're going to keep talking about it. Period. We don't owe her anything. So I have content on, my channel where I talk about other people and other things. There's plenty of other content to watch. Like that's the thing. The same ones leaving those dumbass comments talking about, oh, I don't want you to listen to talk about Candace. Well, watch the other content. It's other content where I talk about Umar Johnson, the Oompa Loompa. Well, I talked about corrupt judges. Talked about Tiffany Hilliard. Super stupid. Like I've talked about several other things and topics here. But go watch the other stuff then. And they don't ever do that. They just want people to stop talking about Candace. You don't control the internet. You don't control the internet. Therefore, you do not control or dictate free speech. I don't care if it's a video or you publish something in the newspaper. If you want to publish it, you member of the press, independent journalist, commentator, and you want to discuss this stuff, you can. So, Natalie, don't let nobody sit there and bully you out. You want to talk about something, bring up important issues and debunk her nonsense, do it. And if these people who support you truly support you, they will watch your other content. They're not gonna take time out their day to say, we're not here to listen to you talk about Candace. Well, you don't watch my other content either, so what you here for? It's Chabu. Y'all, so shout out to CR. And I think, Jim, you said you sent me something. I don't see it. Can you please resend it again? Y'all remember yesterday when we was talking with Natalie about the article, right? And we was talking about how Candace had made the comment. Let me see. She said something about how she didn't think that she would ever be able to get together with Charlie Kirk or something like that. You can't make this up. Oh, and shout out to CR. He sent a super chat yesterday. Oh my God, he sent like a $50 super chat. Thank you, CR. I held it up at the yeah, well, we tried to tell y'all Candace is crazy and lost her damn mind. Candace Owens has sparked backlash after alleging the late conservative commentator Charlie Kirk was in love with another woman before he married Eric Kirk. She wanted to be her. Yeah, boy, this is something. I don't know who wrote what. I don't know. Am I frozen? Am I? Can y'all see and hear me? Hit the phone. I'm here. I was frozen. Oh, I'm sorry. We just so this is the article that CR sent. He sent over a $50 super chat as well yesterday. In the live stream with Natalie. So thank you so much, CR. Because I knew it was in an article we shared about Candace talking about how, the conservatives would not want Charlie and Candace babies or something to that extent. So, and of course, she said she had to run interference. Like, he didn't need your help. Child, run interference for him. We don't need your help at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, y'all. Okay, cool. Thank you for that confirmation. Oh, you can't make this up. Thank you so much. Why is your username so long, mind your business? It's so long. I don't even want to read your comment because your username exhausts me. Ciao. During the Tuesday, December 2nd episode, Candace, 36-year-old host, shared private text messages between her and Kirk in which he asked her for outfit advice. I'm going to miss Charlie going on dates and the young girls that he liked, and me always being the wing woman. One of my favorite text messages between me and Charlie was when he was getting ready to go on a date. How's that your favorite text? Your favorite text from Charlie Kirk is him reaching out to you to go on a date with another woman. For some reason, though, you go after Erica Kirk and she's not studying you at all. Candace, what's Samantha? He didn't date many people and he was just kind of in love with this girl, and Candace probably ran the girl off. Continued as a text message between the two, shared Kirk asking whether he should change out of a Turning Point USA shirt he was wearing flashed on the screen. It's so sweet. Candace doesn't even care about his wife that he actually married. Can't make this up. However, posting the exchange publicly didn't sit well with Kirk's supporters, who saw it as disrespectful to Erica. Because it is. The couple married in May 2021. They shared 2 children together. Influencer Isabella Maria De Luca, with more than 500,000 followers on X, called it absolutely deranged behavior and absolutely reprehensible on social media. Podcaster Scarlett Johansson echoed the criticism, saying on X that she believes the only person who could protect Charlie's legacy from this cruel Jezebel and her army of psychopaths is Erica Kirk. Others on social media labeled the moment highly inappropriate. Conservative commentator Mandy Vanoy also added fury on X. In a world full of Candace Owens, be an Erica Kirk. Charlie, a right-wing political activist, was assassinated at age 31 in September during the first stop of America Comeback Tour. After his death, Erica, 37, was appointed CEO of TP USA. Y'all, this is something else. Then we have this here. This is a quick video from Benny Johnson. I thought he was kissing Candace's butt. Why is he going to see these people going to the murder trial and all this other stuff, knowing darn well they were just out here defending Candace in her BS 2 weeks ago? He won them.
Outside of the 4th District Courthouse here in Utah, the Charlie Kirk preliminary murder trial just wrapped. We were there and witnessed everything. And you have to hear this because it was devastating what we watched. And the judge ruled that you can't see the high definition quality video 4K of Tyler Robinson committing the murder of Charlie Kirk. But we saw it and they played it on giant screens inside of the courthouse. You can see clearly Tyler Robinson's face. You can see crystal clear the license plate number on his vehicle, his movements on the rooftop. You can time it up to when Charlie Kirk was murdered. And what you also couldn't see was what happened inside of the courthouse. Erica Kirk was sobbing in the arms of her mother-in-law, Charlie's mother, Mrs. Kirk. Feet away is Tyler Robinson, pale, sallow, bony, emaciated, staring at the floor the whole time, twitching and looking straight ahead, refuses to watch the video, refused to make eye contact.
You still sit here and defend Candace. What the hell is your problem? And he still sit here trying to defend Candace. When he defending Candace? Just 2 weeks ago, last week. Now you sitting out there, oh, Erica Kirk was crying so bad. But you know Candace is going after her, and you're not defending her any other time. Now these clowns want to go to court and act like they somebody. I hope Erica Kirk let their ass have it. I think one of you all said y'all sent me a video of somebody going in. I don't see it. Can you send it again? Somebody said what you call it was going in. Did I misread that? Yeah, I'm just, man, here's the thing right here, man. When you're sitting here, like the same thing with Brandon Tatum, when you up here defending Candace, you talking about, I'm going to call her, I'm going to have to call her. I condemn what she said. I don't agree with it. I don't know why she's going after her. She's been doing this for 9-10 months. And then they go to court talking about we're here to support Erica Kirk, all this. But you know Candace is lying and you won't call her out. And then you waste time in a video actually trying to defend her. What do you mean? That is the zenith of hypocrisy. And it's disgusting. They can't even just say, you know what? Forget the bots, the cult members. I don't care about none of them. I'm going to tell the truth. Anyhow, Candace is dead ass wrong. And I'm not studying nonsense. Every time they come out trying to defend her, it's because they know they're not getting views. That's what they only care about. Now his little punk ass show up at court. For what? You don't care any other time when you up here defending Candace knowing that she's attacking this woman relentlessly. Erica Kirk sending her cease and desist letters. What's wrong with you, Benny Johnson? The hell wrong with him? They just do this stupid shit, and then they sit here and won't be, oh, well, I came out to support her. You're not supporting her at all. Because any other time you need to support her, you don't. Clown shit. You don't support her any other time. Can't make this up, man. I must be missing something, you all. If you got, if something you sent a link to me, a link, Jim, you sent the link to me via email. Can you please send it again? I appreciate it. So he out here trying to play like, oh, I'm just a good friend. I'm just a good friend. I'm just trying to, you know, I just want to come out and support it. If you guys haven't seen it, it's something else. Child.
Contact with the family. Emotional day. The judge played all 20 minutes of the high definition security footage, and the whole courthouse gasped when it was over. It was really tough to watch. The prosecution has a demonstrable, overwhelming case. They said that multiple times. The defense has nothing. They asked minutia questions about DNA evidence, but the judge was just chewing them along as we get to this 4K video reveal that will eventually be made public. It's already a case that is overwhelming against Tyler Robinson. But once you see this video, you will cast out all of the demons that have been attacking the Kirk family. It has been one of the most...
And you've been helping that by saying nothing, you punk ass. You've been helping that along by saying nothing. Because what you're doing right now is what you could have been doing 2 or 3 weeks ago. You could have went live 2 or 3 weeks ago and said, listen, I ain't got time for Candace. I'm going to this trial. I'm going to support Erica Kirk. Candace need to go have several seats and read a book. Sideways. We ain't got time for that. No, he out here faking the funk. You don't think Erica Kirk knows that y'all are not even defending her own life? That you want to make your way to this courthouse and then pretend like you love her so much? I hope she tell everybody to kiss it. And make this up. What a clown.
Grotesque demonic evils that have been visited upon innocent people has happened to this beautiful family. Once you see all of the evidence that we saw today, it's over. And that's what the lawyers said today. Please pray. Erica Kirk asked us to do this. Pray for a speedy trial. We have a right to a speedy trial here. It's in our Constitution. We don't have to wait years in order to get to a trial phase here. We want justice to be done. Justice has to be done in this case and done immediately. So please pray for the Kirks. They've been through enough. Time for justice for the widow. And just a word to all the Christians out there. The Bible calls us in the Old Testament, the New Testament,
to defend the widow. And you don't do that by defending Candace, the one who's attacking the widow. You don't even defend her by putting the one that is attacking the widow in check. Now we're going to the Bible. While he's highly hypocritical. Seriously.
Defend the widow, to defend the orphans, to provide for her and to stand up for her. And so be a Christian today, be upright. Please
today,
pray for justice in this case and a speedy trial. Thank you. God bless you. We're outside of the 4th District.
Yeah, no, be a Christian today, but tomorrow might be a different story depending on how many of my views I get. That's how Benny Johnson act. With his flaky ass. Now, don't defend the widow any other time. Only when you go to court and you see that video for yourself. Yeah, because he had to see that video to sit here and do this. Well, he still can't call Candace out by her name. What a punk ass. Child, you can't make this up. I don't like that hypocrisy. I have consistently told Candace to kiss my ass. I don't care how she feels. But I'm not afraid to call her out. She's been the one attacking Erica Kirk. What are you talking about? These are the people that claim they've been friends with Erica Kirk for years. Years. And look how they cowardly bow down to Candace. Benny Johnson, a whole simp. A simp. Y'all, Jim sent this. Now, I don't have Facebook. So, I'm gonna try my best to play this. Y'all let me know if y'all can see it and hear it and all that. Well, you can't make this up. I can't stand the hypocrisy. I cannot stand the hypocrisy. And Bernard, man, listen. Many more of these so-called fake-ass phony friends that claim to be friends with Erica Kirk. It seemed like they all just riding her coattails to keep their names out there. Let me go to the courthouse and you know, Erica Kirk and I was the best and greatest friends. Follow the Bible, y'all. Meanwhile, Candace is over here just relentlessly attacking. I'm not speaking ill of Candace and da 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 da. She has every right to ask questions. She's not asking questions. She doesn't even read. What are you talking about? It's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy. Candace said, "Oh, we're trying to figure out what happened to her husband. She should be grateful." You're not trying to figure out anything. What does she need to be grateful for? You failing English when you walking around here talking about rhetoric. Girl, bye, Felicia. So Jim sent this, you all. This is from Facebook. I don't have Facebook, but I don't know who is it. Darren Slater. Obviously, he goes in on Brandon Tatum. About time somebody else does other than me. Because, boy, I let him have it last night, y'all. I had fun doing it, too. And I shall do it again. I had so much fun going off on his dumb ass.
What's up, Candace? That's me right there. I was the 2-time state director of Blexit, Minnesota. Ooh. I love Brandon Tatum. I still love Pierre. Candace, I still love you too. But Candace, I just have to keep it $150 with you. What has happened to you? One thing that is evident is that you have reverted back to your default settings. You went back leftist. And the sad thing about it is that you're pulling people out of conservatism and pulling them into your leftist lunacy. Candace, I worked for you for over 2 years for free. Whenever you needed me, I was in DC, wasn't I? Remember, I took Blexit, Minnesota, and turned it into one of the largest chapters in the nation the first time I was your state director. We believed in your vision. We believed in your mission. We believed in your purpose. We invested tons of effort, our own finances, to get you where you are today. And you have stabbed all of us in the back. And we want to know why. Why did you stab Charlie Kirk in the back? Why would you go after Erica Kirk? Why would you try to single-handedly destroy the reputation and the credibility of Turning Point USA? Why? Candace, I believe no one is beyond the redemptive graces of God. But Candace, I must ask you, and I want to know personally, what spirit are you being led by? Because the Holy Spirit doesn't lie. The Holy Spirit is without error. Candace, everything you said about us losing our brother has been a lie. So what spirit are you being led by? We're confused. You have pissed all of us off. And the reason why we're pissed off because we're hurt. You have betrayed us. How could you have reckless abandonment for something that you said that you were willing to fall on the sword for? When we were the ones that walked the front lines with you, especially in DC, when we marched on Black Lives Matter Plaza and went over to the White House to hang with our president. Candace, seriously, you need to apologize. Number one, to Erica Kirk. Number two, you need to apologize to us, your state directors, the people who invested all of our time and effort into you. And a lot of us did it for free. I'm one of them, over 2 years. And then you need to apologize to Turning Point USA. And then apologize to the entire nation. Do you have any integrity? Do you feel convicted at all? Unbelievable. We were telling people Ever since we lost Charlie Kirk and you opened your mouth that you were wrong, you have misled so many people, Candace. It is sad. Everything that we have worked so hard to build together, you completely handed it over to the left. And Candace, you know what makes this even a lot more infuriating? Is that while you are basically losing your sanity, and I don't know why, but you don't even understand that by sitting up here trying to provide tons of excuses and lies for a crazy, deranged, satanic, bum-ass leftist that took our brother from us, and then after that going after Erica Kirk and then Turning Point USA, Candace, that's almost virtually something that I can just say, man, that's unforgivable. But I have to forgive you. So I'm telling you out of love. And because you were so important to me, because we talked a lot, we spent some good time together building up Blexit, and you benefited the most from everyone.
Let me tell y'all something. We addressed this yesterday, Natalie and I in the live. And I said it again last night, going in on Brandon Tatum. Just because you are a Christian does not mean that you allow people to do things unrepentant with impunity. Sometimes you are just going to have to get your butt whooped. God chastises those he loves. Why are we as human beings who did not die on a cross giving people blanket passes and calling it grace? Is that how grace works? But you could give someone grace, but there's still a consequence. Otherwise, what are they learning? What is Candace learning out of this? And everybody's walking around her, tiptoeing around her, talking about, oh, I'm just trying to give her grace. I've given her enough grace. No, you've done nothing at all. It doesn't mean that grace does not come without some action, or that your action should not bear some consequence. God still gives me grace despite me sitting here. Every time I cuss, I have to repent for that. But if the consequence is maybe I don't get as many views as I would if I didn't cuss, that's the price I have to pay. It does not mean you don't pay some consequence at the end of the day. Because otherwise, what is the lesson learned here? So if you're talking about giving someone grace, the Bible also states that we can rebuke each other, to give each other correction. That helps to keep each other on the straight and narrow. It also keeps you humble. See, that's what repentance does. It keeps you humble. If you could go to God to say, I'm sorry for everything I've done, said, and thought that was wrong and evil in your sight, that was not pleasing to you. Lord, please forgive me. I repent. Wash me in the blood of Jesus. Make me whole again. If you can say those things and you truly, genuinely mean it, that shows God that you are maintaining some level of humility. You recognize that you are a sinner. You recognize that you have errors, that you are flawed, that you're not perfect, and that you have done and said and thought things that God probably would not be happy with. But you are still able to seek that forgiveness. And then God gives you grace in that forgiveness. Not only does he forgive you, but he still allows you to see a new day. Look at him. He still allows you to go out, drive, pay bills, go to work. You woke up in your right frame of mind. Even if you just still have your good health, life, and strength. That could be the grace sufficient for you to move on. Does it mean that God is not going to chastise you? No. We have this idea of grace just construed, and where people are misinterpreting it to try to make it seem like, well, this is why I don't want to call somebody out. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You call out sin as sin. Call it out. You have whole Bible scriptures to support that. It's like we let me just ignore these scriptures and only obey these. No, you take the whole Bible or none of it. You don't have to be hypocritical about it. I just don't want him to sit here and say, I'm going to give you grace and yeah, he's telling her you should apologize, but is she going to do that? Or we may have to step it up as far as what we consider holding Candace account. Like, this is why Brandon Tatum said he gonna call her means nothing to me. She is past the phase of him calling. Oh, I'm not trying to attack him personally, Jim. I don't know who he is. I'm glad he's saying this. I just think if being objective with this, as much crap as Candace has put out there about Erica Kirk, we're beyond her just giving out an apology. And we know she's not going to do it. That's my whole thing. Step it up. You could give her grace, but no. If Erica Kirk sues you, I'm going to testify. And that's still me giving you grace. We got to step it up because otherwise she's not going to do any of this stuff. That's all I'm saying. She won't apologize. She doesn't even seek forgiveness from God. I'm not attacking him. I don't know this young man. I don't know who he is. I don't even know if I said his name right. He might be a good guy. But what you see now in Candace might be what has always laid dormant in her. If people are just now seeing it. You may have considered her to be a friend, Duran. But at this point, you got to question who is it that I've gotten to know? Who is Candace at this point? Maybe she was always like this. And her deception was just something beyond comprehension. Maybe deep down, this is always Candace. She don't get anything past me because I see that pattern of behavior. Really, Candace has always been this way. She just knew how to fake it till she make it. And now she feels unstoppable as long as she's got money coming in. I don't think any friendship that she's forged with anyone at this point has been truly genuine. Because if she genuinely cared, she would not have to be told to apologize to Erica Kirk. Because she knows that many of the people that are calling her a friend, like Brandon Tatum and this young man here, they also call Erica Kirk a friend, and they don't want to see Candace going after someone else they consider to be a friend. Candace doesn't care. Erica Kirk hasn't done anything wrong to Candace Owens. Candace Owens just does not care. And it's just high time for, people like Brandon Tatum and Duran and that Benny Johnson. It's just high time for them to come to the realization. She was never your friend to begin with. It's almost like she's forcing them to pick a side, but you can't support Candace and Erica Kirk at this point at the same time because Candace won't stop attacking Erica Kirk. This isn't a debate where they're just having a difference of opinion, but they can still be grown women at the end of the day, and Candace is not going after her every 5 minutes. No, Candace has admitted to stalking that woman. Candace wants Erica Kirk dead. Candace Owens wants Erica Kirk dead. Period. It might be a harsh truth, but it's still the truth. Considering someone a friend at this point that wants another friend dead for no reason or to be wrongfully jailed or interrogated, how can you consider that person a friend? She's actively trying to destroy Erica Kirk and TPUSA. How is that a friend? Candace's views don't even align with your views anymore. Not at this point. Let me put it like this. Biblically speaking, the Bible says to be equally yoked. The people in your life, your friends, those that you hang around and have in your inner circle, be equally yoked. How is Candace equally yoked with this young man talking? What do they possibly have in common at this point? If Candace was to see him, you know what she'd do? Seems like everything's cool. If he would have asked her, are you going to apologize? She's going to just try to change the subject or walk away. How's that a friend? Everybody's not your friend. Candace, I don't think Candace has ever been a true friend to anybody. She's only in this for herself. Brandon Tatum is still there doing her merch because he just won't speak out against it. He won't just go in and he condemn one thing she said. Child. Of all the things she said. Candace is not going to do any of this. She doesn't care. She could care less about Erica Kirk's safety. He has mocked God. To see that whole demon in her come out while Dana Lash is reading scripture. And she's sitting here laughing and mocking how it's being read. Who does that? Who laughs at how scripture is being read? You don't like how it's being read? Watch something else and go read the scriptures for yourself. If Candace doesn't do that, how is that a friend? Your friends don't mock God. We don't do that. I'm just wondering at this point, when are conservatives, Republican Trump supporters going to kick Candace to the curb, collectively speaking? When is that going to happen? Candace, oh man, you're like a plague. I don't have to be conservative or Republican to say this. Kick her ass out. Girl, you are no longer invited to the barbecue. Bye, Felicia. Get out. Good grief. She's not the same person you got to know in 2018. She's not the same person that you considered a friend years ago. Charlie Kirk didn't even want to deal with her. And he kept her at bay for a reason. He had to pay the price for peace. That meant him not confronting her or saying anything to piss her off too much because he wanted to protect his company. And now Erica Kirk is wide open and she's just going in. And not enough people are telling her, kick rocks. Every time you come for her, you got to deal with all of us coming back for you. Not enough people who could get her attention. And I'm talking about on one accord. A mighty show of force. You got Benny Johnson out here clowning around on the internet, defending her. And then he going to the courthouse talking about, yeah, that video in 4K is so crystal clear. So what the hell are you defending? She doesn't even believe Tyler Robinson did it. What are you defending? Why defend that, knowing that there's evidence to debunk her? What are you defending? It's so stupid. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I just tell Devin I said that she's not going to apologize. What's the next step? Is there any other resolution he wants, to put out there? Because she's not going to pay attention to any of that. She might get mad and retaliate. That's not a friend. I just hope he knows that. Let me just put it at that and leave it at that. I hope he knows she is not his friend. That's all I'm saying.
We want to know what is going on with you. We deserve an explanation, and we also deserve an apology because you're wrong. This is just only the preliminaries, and they are completely destroying all of your narratives, Candace. The Holy Spirit is never wrong, Candace. So to you, Candace, and also to Candace Owens loyalists, especially if you call yourself a Christian, what spirit are you being led by? Because the Holy Spirit is never wrong. Candace has been wrong about everything pertaining to us losing our brother. Candace,
that poor man.
You need to repent. I'm telling you, you need to repent. And I hope you do. And I hope you come back. And I hope you come back fully restored and better than you actually were before. I'm hurt. I'm infuriated. I feel insulted. I got to tell you, I really can't even put into words the way that I feel. To say I am ambivalent, that's an understatement, Candace. But I'm shocked. I have no idea what has happened to you. A lot of us still love you, but a lot of us, we do not look up to you any longer. You have lost that kind of admiration from us, Candace. You are not the Candace that I met years ago and who I worked for. I don't know what is wrong with you, but you need to repent. Come back to Yeshua. What's up, Candace?
Oh, okay. This was the beginning. Started over. Wow. Listen. I'm all for people speaking out. He just needs to. Hopefully, he knows she's not his friend. She's not anybody's friend. She's not. Candace gonna take that as an insult because she's a demon. And he's genuine and passionate in what he's saying. But she is on full-time demon mode. My goodness. Thank you so much, Jim, for sending me that. As always. I've never heard of him before, but yeah, he knows. Good. As long as he knows. And he needs to stay safe and prayed up, because boy. Hopefully she'll just leave him be and let him have his opinion. If not, you already know how she's gonna try to retaliate, because she's a demon. Candace is a dumb demon. All right, you all. I've been asked to check out Jeremy Boring, and then I'm gonna get back to the lineup that I have, because there are a few videos that I want to check out as well from Fax Me. Is this the video you all are referring to with Jeremy Boring? And I don't really care about Tucker Carlson. I don't. I'm not interested in anything regarding Tucker Carlson. Can y'all tell me which video it is? Thank you. I appreciate you, honey. Yeah, Brandon Tatum said he was gonna call her. Child. Oh, you sent me the clip? It's a Jeremy Boring clip, right? Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. You said it's from Jeremy Boring, right? I'm looking for it. Hold on. I got tagged in this today. I was tagged in this today. Candyland Barkerberry got a new one. Yay. Hold on. Minnie, what's the name of the clip? I don't see anything with Jeremy Boring. Am I scamming over it? Is it from Dana Lash? Let me see. Is it this one? That photos of this. Was it something I said? Did I miss it? Oh my God. Miss Snow is trying to resurface. Oh my God, you can't make this up. We gotta go over there. Hold on. X is a cesspool. I tagged you again. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right.
Her at a Turning Point event.
Sorry about that. All right. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. You guys let me know when you can see and hear. Hit the phone. This is it. Awesome. Let's go.
You know, I've known Candace for a long time, like since way before she was famous. And I first met her at a Turning Point event. She was literally sitting by herself. This shows you how unfamous she was. She was sitting by herself at breakfast. My wife and I went over to chat with her. And I have a habit of when I see young people coming up in politics, and especially if you see somebody who flips from the left to the right, everybody thinks it's cool. Like, oh, they're getting famous. They're on Fox News. They're on Daily Wire, Blaze, whatever. It's like so cool and they're so popular. It sucks to be them at that point. It's really hard. Everybody they know that they knew from their former life hates them, is attacking them. They're being, everybody's on them on the right. We love you. You're incredible. By the way, they're usually going broke at that point in their lives because every other way that they could make money in the past, all those people now hate them. Nobody's paying them. You go on Fox News, you're not getting paid to be on Fox News or whatever you're doing that's making you famous. And so I just tend to go up to them like, I just want them to know, like, if you need anything, I've been through this. It's ugly. I'm happy to help or whatever. And so I did that with Candace and it was fine. We had a nice conversation. And then about 6 weeks later, I just felt compelled to call and check on her. You said something which I think is so true. If you've spent any time with Candace, you know she's extraordinary.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she oozes charisma. She's articulate. She's intelligent. She's pretty. I mean, she's the full package as a broadcaster. And so I knew she was going to be really famous. So I called her up and just said, hey, how's it going? And she was frank and she said, not great. And I said, what's going on? And she was telling me it's just rough. I'm having a hard time making it. And I said, well, I have a kind of a litmus test question with up and comers. Like, what would happen if your car broke down tomorrow? And Candace told me, oh, I'd be screwed. Like, I couldn't afford a car repair. She said, in fact, I have a tire that's flat right now. I can't repair it. So here she is. She's becoming famous. She's traveling around talking for TPUSA. She's making virtually no money. She can't fix her tire on her car. And so I offered to help her with that. And I started paying her. Like, this is a story I've never told publicly.
Wow.
And I just said, well, what do you need to survive? And she said, well, I'm getting paid $1,600 a month. My rent is more than that. I'm watching my YouTube for monetization. How much do you need? She said, I need about $1,000 a month to survive. And I said, okay, well, I'll pay you $2,000. And she said, well, for what? And I said, just do what you're doing. Because she was extraordinary. And I just, we could afford it out of our nonprofit. I put her on the budget. I started paying her. And she at some point said, oh, do you want me to endorse convention estates? I said, I mean, if you want to, but that's not why I'm not doing this for that reason. I'm doing it because you're a talent. You're important. I think you're going to be famous and do really great things. I just want to help. So I paid her. I don't remember exactly whether it was a month or two. It was relatively short. And one day I got a text from her that was like the most vicious text I've ever received from anybody in my entire life. I mean, just cut me to the bone. Said something like, I don't think who you are, who you say you are. I don't think you're genuine. Don't ever talk to me again. And I literally, the look on your face is the look on my face.
Like out of nowhere, just like what?
At zero, out of nowhere.
0 to 100. Yeah.
Hadn't had a conversation. And I basically said, what the F are you talking about? And she said, was I not clear? I don't ever want to talk to you again, lose my number. And I said, you're batshit crazy. Like, I don't even know what this is. And that's the last time I ever talked to Candace, right? But it was my first evidence that she's psycho. And the follow on to the story is many years later, I knew Charlie socially more than politically. We used to hunt together. And so we would go pheasant hunting and fishing together. And so I was on a pheasant hunt with him. This is when Candace was having her explosion with Kanye. Remember, she said Kanye designed the logo for Blexit and he said no. So this is all blowing up. Charlie has now made her his communications director. We're on this hunt. Charlie's there. He's on the phone constantly. He walks up to me and says this really weird thing. He goes, I think I owe you an apology. I don't like, I'm not offended by anything you've done that I'm aware of. He goes, you don't know? Nope. Okay. Like, you don't owe me an apology. It's fine. And I asked him a little bit later. I'm like, I don't know what that was all about, but I do have one question. I got this super weird text from Candace. Like, it was just the meanest text I've ever gotten in my life. I was just trying to help her. And he pointed at his phone and he goes, some people never change. And that to me was the beginning of a through line, right? Like I saw, okay, I don't know what's going on with her and Charlie, but it's bad and she's being vicious. She was bad and vicious to me. She then goes to PragerU. And I kind of tried to warn the PragerU folks, like, can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but it's probably not going to be good. She leaves PragerU. I get told by folks at PragerU, pretty ugly. She ends up at Daily Wire. I'm like, oh my God, my friends at DW. This is so bad. Obviously, it goes poorly. There is a through line from the day I met her that she is a vicious, psychotic person.
Oh my God. She is a vicious, psychotic person. Oh man, to hear how Candace, this man paid you money because you got an apartment you couldn't afford. Remember that? $3,500 a month. You went and got an apartment.
I've known Candace for a long time, like since way.
Can't make this up. Oh my goodness. And here's the thing. Wow, Candace. You send a text out of nowhere like that. It's like her way of just trying to break it up. Like, let me just find a way to kick this person out my life in the most cruel way possible so they never leave, they just leave me alone forever. Either that or she's doing this because she knows people are going to be talking about it. Narcissists don't care what type of attention they get. Whether it be positive or negative, for them, attention is attention. They don't care. Candace is a narcissist. She's a narcissistic cult leader. But they don't care what type of attention they get. So her making moves like this, doing what she's doing, I'm not shocked by this at all. Because what reason would she have? Seriously. To just send a text like that, and he did nothing wrong. And these people are genuinely trying to give her a chance. They're trying to give her an opportunity to climb up the ranks. He paid her money when he didn't have to. Boy, this is something else. Now that everybody can see she's all about the money. And here's another thing. And I've said this. I know Edie Maria said this. Few people have said this. This is why I do wish Charlie Kirk would have said something about Candace a long time ago. Because it's not just calling her out, it's actually giving and raising an awareness to others so that others can see this is how she is. So calling her out isn't just simply to just go in on and hammer time on her. It's to give people some level of awareness. To say, hey, you might want to pay attention to this, and this, and this about this person. They are a demonic alien. Please know that Candace has crash landed on our planet, and all her Thetan demons are spawning and roaming the earth. Because if you don't say anything, then people won't know. People never knew what Charlie Kirk was actually suffering through when it came to Candace. Not to the extent that he could tell it himself, but because he never shared it, people may not ever know exactly how bad he was to her. And it's unfortunate. I wish he would have shared that so people could have been aware, and they just kind of know, oh, okay, here's what I know to look out for. Most people are going to just say, okay, look, you're saying she's like this. Let me pay attention and see what happens. And then when you're able to see the truth for yourself, then you can disconnect yourself from her, because you know this is not a good situation. Not necessarily because she having a problem with this person or this person, but because now I've seen it for myself and I don't want to have anything to do with it. And I'm going to let people know, you might want to pay attention to this. She's burning bridges everywhere she goes. This demonic alien is still plaguing the earth. You might want to avoid her if you can. It's having that knowledge that he could have imparted had he said something while he was still with us here on earth. I really wish he would have just been able to creatively write all down or something so we can all be aware of this. So I wanted to go over this post right here. Shout out to Minnie for tagging me in this. This is from Cinema Shogun. Y'all, Miss Snow is so stupid. He went from talking about robotic cockroaches. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Robotic cockroaches to down. Like, oh my good Lord. Oh my God. Y'all. This is crazy. So, Mitch Snow has not obtained any attorney. He is dodging service from the U.S. Marshals. I'm practically waiting on Brian Harper's attorneys to go ahead and file for a default judgment to be entered. Seeing that the judges have all recused themselves, hopefully as soon as this case is reassigned to the new judge in the new district, I'm truly hoping that they go ahead and let that be the first motion that they do file. And that's for the default judgment against him, because it's been more than 21 days. And he has no intentions of participating in this case. None. So the last time we checked the docket, June 26th of this of last month, the summons was returned unexecuted by U.S. Marshals to Mitch Snow. And that was entered on June 26th. That was docketed. That's docket number 22. June 26th, 26. So the U.S. Marshals could not serve him. That's a sign of someone who is not trying to participate, and he has not waived service either. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is he doing? If he's out here putting up these posts like this to make it seem like he's trying to fight this, child, please. People can look at the case docket and see what the status is. So, Miss Dum Dum says, unbelievable, period. It has been absolutely unbelievable how ugly people get because I won't just hand over my property. Give me your pictures. Just release them. Let me see a copy. Give them up or I will run a bad story about you. Who said that? Who said that? He sounds like a child. What quote is, who is he quoting here? I can't make this up. We have heard it all. Even attorneys offering representation if I hand over the photos in the fundraiser. Yeah. You know why? Because the fundraiser guarantees that they get paid, you dumbass. And the photos is actual evidence. You're claiming that you saw someone on a U.S. military base. If you have photos of it, present them. He doesn't have photos. That's why he's dodging service from the U.S. Marshals. If you feel like you are justified in what you're doing, why don't you just go to court? You take and see how these dummies act and go to social media. take it to Twitter X, and for what? But you won't receive service from the U.S. Marshals? Why are you here, Miss Snow? Why are we doing this? No, if you so big, bad, and bold, go to court. Go to court. I will release them at a time of my choosing. CHOSING. At my choosing, because that's what that word spells. Choosing. Because he's a moron. At a time of most benefit to me and the nation. What? The nation? Let me tell you something. Mitch, no, you're not that important. The nation is not counting on you to do anything. When the nation knows that you are dodging service from the U.S. Marshals, dear Lord. The nation wants you to accept service. Summons returned unexecuted by U.S. Marshals as to Mitchell Snow entered June 26, 2026. The nation would like for you to take your dumb ass to court. That's what we would like. When is that going to happen? You can take this out. The audacity of him and Candace to think they can go somewhere and try to represent all of America. You're not doing the nation a favor. Go to court. Now, this is unbelievable. This shows he said he's the son of the Zodiac Killer. Why does he brag on that? You of all the men on earth that have ever existed, for you to say, I'm gonna pick a pappy out of this. Just give me a lineup of notable figures, bad or evil, whatever. And then I'm gonna pick one to be my pappy. Because we have no DNA test or evidence or anything to prove that the Zodiac Merc is his pappy. So he's just saying this dumb nonsense. Zodiac pappy might not even care that he's walking the earth. And the Zodiac pappy dead. Miss Snow, is your pappy dead? You know he murk people. We don't care about him. The murderer. Man, he rocked. You make this up. Oh my God. So he thinks he's doing something to benefit him and the nation. It can't be both. It's either to your benefit or to our benefit, but it cannot be both. Dumbass. And he's dodging service, y'all. He doesn't even want to go to court. And since I gave them to Candace Owens and did so under unsolicited promise. Oh my God, you are the worst. Under unsolicited promise. You can't type or talk. I will not release them to anyone unless she approves. Why would she need to approve when you took the photos? Aren't you the original owner? This is how stupid he is, y'all. He needs Candace to approve for him to get a binky and a baba. Because Merc Papa is not, feeding him well. You needed the diaper change. Is she going to approve that? Candace has to approve when Mitch Snow goes to potty. Oh, good God. This is coming from the same idiot that said he's got a bug that's like an AI or something, and he put it in the Ziploc bag. Now, I'm not going to give this to the government and sell it so I can hire me an attorney. I'm going to take this transformer cockroach, put it in a Ziploc bag so that the Autobots can come for me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, they are hers. Really? The physical or the electronic copy? Didn't you scan them and email it? So why didn't you just mail them to her? They hers? You just said they were yours. I will release them at a time of my choosing, at a time of most benefit to me and the nation. Now you need her permission. Unless I will not release them to anyone unless she approves. What the hell's wrong with you? Pick one. Either you the owner and she the owner. Who the mammy, who the peppy? What the heck is going on? He literally contradicted himself from one statement to another paragraph. What the heck? This is a run-on sentence. You know, he could have put a period after promise and then have a whole new statement. I will not release them to anyone unless she approves. Period. They are hers. Period. I am holding them. Period. Or have them safely tucked away. Why is that a separate statement? You don't start off a sentence with an or. Oh my God, man. It's the broken English for me, man. Candace, you and Miss Snow and Umar the Oompa Loompa Johnson are three peas in the same dumb pot. Coming to our planet with no brains. The audacity. Talking about you doing something for the nation. What you will not do is claim to be a part of this nation and be this stupid. Or we kick you out of here. Oh, Candace, when you leave Earth, take Miss Snow with you. You get the hell on. Oh, you can't make this up. This is priceless. Or have them safely tucked away. Period. No man, no judge, no president can. No man, no judge, or no president, or no man, no judge, no judge. You really want to test the waters on that no judge thing? Are you trying to test the waters on that no judge thing? Seriously? Now go ahead and violate the court order. Since he's so big, bad, and bold, somebody tell the judge. Whenever this gets reassigned to the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals judge, yeah, tell that judge any order they put out for him to preserve or release evidence, he will already be in contempt of it. He's gonna violate the hell out of that order. Show this post as proof. Brian Harper, I hope you see this. He already said no man, no judge right there. Because that's right there is the most important thing right now. So even if he's ordered to compel the information out of him, there's an order signed by the judge to compel these photos out of him as discovery. Yeah, no, he's going to violate that order. Miss Snow, your little punk ass won't even accept service from the U.S. Marshals. What the hell are you talking about, no judge? When this is what's happening when it comes to the summons, you won't even take the summons. Summons returned unexecuted by U.S. Marshals as to Mitchell Snow. Candace, are you not going to tell your co-defendant, can you please accept service or waive it? Get the summons or waive it. What the hell are you doing? You're not going to hire him an attorney, Candace? You're a multi-millionaire. Candace, won't you hire Miss Snow an attorney and tell him to get that summons? Because he's trying to dodge court. At this point, you know, that Public Participation Act is going down the drain. Miss Snow has peed upon it. I told y'all you pee in the bed. This is ridiculous. You trying to dare the judge? And you don't even want to accept service from the U.S. Marshals? Bye, Felicia. Oh my God, they're so dramatic. No man, no judge, no president. Yeah, okay, because the president can't force you to release photos, you dumbass. A judge can order it. If they're a part of a case and they're pertinent to it, yeah, a judge can't order you. I just want to see him violate the court order. Then see him be held in contempt. And then they put out a warrant for his ass. Let that happen. Can't compel me. Okay, think twice, because that judge can't compel you with a court order. Can compel me to violate my promise and personal contract. To who? Who do you have a contract with? Candace, you got a contract with this idiot. I can't get my $7,000 and you contracted with Miss Snow? Now I'm mad. Candace, I'm going to send you a contract because apparently that's how that works. I'm going to send Candace a contract. I will pay Lady Luck Club $7,000 a month in lieu of Israel sending her the money because I keep telling her how she's going to get it. All my dumb bots and bots. All my cult members, they keep going over there telling her who's paying you. Candace is. What the hell? Who's paying me? Candace. Candace is paying me. Tell your cult leader she owes me 7 months worth of $7,000. Candace, what's 7 times 7? What's 7 times 7, Candace? Oh, Eda Marie in the house. Hey, girl. Oh, Eda Marie. How you doing, honey? Oh, Edie. Nikki from Freedom up in here. What's going on? Shout out to you, Colleen, Jennifer. I see y'all up in here. Gary Smith, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Eda Marie, shout out to you. Oh, I see you in the thumbnail, girl. Look at you. Y'all, she got a new video. Y'all know we watching it at the end. Of course we are. It's Candyland by Curvey 7000. That's gonna be comedy. Oh, that is pure comedy. Angie, I don't know if they let you leave links in the chat. If not, let the mods know. The mods can leave links in the chat. Who's the Osh twin? They're like 2 versions of Brandon Tatum. The Osh twin sounds like 2 versions of Brandon Tatum. All right, y'all. Watch the sinking of the Titanic. Oh, they all going down. They all going down. You can't make this up. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Yeah. I don't know who the Hodge twins are, and they ain't got time. Man, if they another headache, Hodge twins. Candace, do you have a contract with Mitch Snow? Because that's what he's saying here. He's saying, since I gave them to Candace Owens and did so under unsolicited promise, is that promise equal contract? You had this man sign a contract. You signed a contract with this dumbass that can't spell, just like you can't, because rhetoric. He said no judge can compel him to violate his promise to you and personal contract. What you mean? So you think that the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals judge cannot compel him to give up some photos related to a federal lawsuit? Candace, after you hired Daniel Horowitz, who sued the Middle District of Tennessee, forcing all the judges to recuse themselves so that this case can be reassigned to someone who really is not going to go in and playing with you. And your co-defendant who refuses to accept service from the U.S. Marshals put in writing here, no judge, no president, because the president cannot compel you either way. And no man is so general and broad, that could be anything. That could be Candace. Candace. He said, no man equals you. Can compel me to violate my promise and personal contract. But he couldn't finish that out and say to Candace Owens because he's a coward. You had this idiot sign a contract with you. Candace, do you know how this sounds? Candace, do you know how this sounds? It's going to make you look like a bigger idiot. You understand Brian Harple's attorney is going to look at this and say, oh, so Candace and Mitch Snow made a contract with each other. Can we get a copy of this contract? I would love to read it. Candace, where's the contract? Hashtag, where's the contract? Where's the contract at, Candace? I want to read it. He said he will not be violating his promise to you over a judge, over a 6th Circuit Court of Appellate judge. Fix it, Jesus. He said, I don't care what ranking this judge is. They do not trump the contract and personal promise I made to Candace Owens. Because somehow Candace Owens supersedes the court of law. Candace, you really want to test that judge's patience? And she said nothing about this. Candace has not responded to this. Candace, you still helping him to raise all this money from your cult members. They won't even leave me $10. You can make this up. But they keep coming here talking about who's paying you. Your cult leader. She's paying me. Tell her to give me my money. No man, no judge, no president can compel me to violate my promise and personal contract that I will not release them to anyone unless she approves. That being Candace Owens. Oh, wow. That judge is going to be like, you somehow think that I cannot compel you to give up some photos related to this matter because you made a promise and personal contract with Candace Owens, your co-defendant? I owe neither of you anything. Now, you think you're going to override my court order? This is unbelievable. Oh, I got to send this to my godmom. They may try. Who are they? You mean the judge that would rank over Candace Owens? The same judge that could compel Candace Owens to give up evidence. Candace, you don't think that judge will write an order against your ass? Think again. Let them make fools of themselves doing it. So you're going to tell the judge this because he said no judge. This is about the only one out of the three options here. Because, I mean, you can still be referring to judge when you say no man. But he made it specifically a point to say no judge. So no judge can compel me to violate his promise and personal contract he made with Candace Owens because he told her first, and therefore under an unsolicited promise, he said, I promise I won't tell nobody else. I won't tell nobody else. I'm going to keep it to myself. These my photos. These your photos. If you want it, girl, call me when you're ready. You know, my pappy is my pappy is the Zodiac Merc guy. Yeah, man, he rot. Murder people. The hell you talking about? Oh my God. Let them make fools of themselves doing it. If there is one thing God made for me, yeah, lowercase g. So is this God referring to Candace? Because she thinks she's a god. Candace, don't make me pull up the bow photo. You're a whole bore. Candace thinks she's a god. She's a cult leader, a narcissistic cult leader that thinks she's a mini god. She wants to be dictator of planet Earth. She would not be president of the United States. She wants to be dictator of the United States. We don't play that here. Candace, we really will send you to the moon before we let you think you're going to be dictator of the United States of America. You out your damn mind. So he must obviously be referring to little g God as Candace. Made for me, it's enduring suffering. Is it? It's the grammar. The grammar in this is mind-boggling. I have to lose brain cells every time I do this. Candace, you're an idiot. You can't keep one person around you that can actually read and write. You can't do this. Let them show themselves for the cowards they are. Is that how that's written? They'd They. What's Jason at? Jason, this is how you spell they. They, because there's a Y at the end. Apostrophe D. They'd harm or kill for photos. You idiot. Just send the photos. What is wrong with you? Candace, so you're sitting on photos that you refuse to show? You do understand with him admitting that you have the photos, this message will be used in court against you. In a court of law against you, Candace. Because see, your co-defendant, Dum who wants Gam and is harboring Autobot cockroaches in Ziploc bags, is dodging service from the U.S. Marshals. He doesn't want to go to court. You do understand this post will be used against you, Candace. You dumb. In a court of law. Because he just said you got photos related to a lawsuit that is material to that lawsuit. And that you are the only person that can approve for those photos to be given away. And somehow no judge can compel him, or I guess you, to exchange the photos as discovery. You want to challenge the law? Because it's going to buck at you right back. Buck at the law, it will buck back. Candace, you want to challenge that whole no judge can compel me thing? Because if that's what you think, you are in for a rude awakening. Why do you keep stalling your hearing with the Macron lawsuit if you really feel you have a case? I'm just curious. That means you should be running to court to go to court, right? You should not be asking for delays and extensions and all this crap. You starting out doing the same BS that you did with the Macron lawsuit now in the Brian Harpo case. You're already getting your attorneys to ask for extensions and waiting to the last minute to do things. Your dumbass is in Spain somewhere. Meanwhile, you could be preparing for your hearing. But this is why I keep telling people, this is why we went over her lawsuit. She doesn't take anything regarding the court of law seriously. She thinks she's above the rule of law. You have this moron, Mitch Snow, saying no judge can compel him to violate his promise and personal contract with Candace, little God G to her. That's how he see her and all her other cult members. They see her as a little God. So he's like, hey, if the judge wants the photos, they got to get Candace permission. Candace, you stand on that? Somehow he thinks he's able to endure suffering when his dumb ass can't even endure being sued. You can endure suffering, but you can't endure being sued. You can't make this up. Yeah, I can endure all the suffering in my life, but I ain't going to court. Seems why do you keep saying this word they'd? Seems they'd also, DMs over there, also fabricate AI videos just to kill a second time. Because that's how DMs operate. DMs. THEMS. DMs. And theys and thems and his and hers. The hell wrong with him? Oh, y'all, you can't make this up. Oh, since I am a claimed grifter, claimed dodger of service, you dodge service. I'm sorry, what does this say? Summons returned, unexecuted by U.S. Marshals as to Mitchell Snow. You are dodging service. You're dodging service with the military, with the courts. This is the epitome of dodging service. We're not making this up, you dumbass. We're reading the court docket. We want you to go to court. Take your ass to court, Mitch Snow. I know I do. I want him to go to court. Yeah, we're going to laugh at you for many hours to come because this whole post is going to bite you in the butt. That judge is going to be like, who the hell are you talking about? No judge can compel you. Who you talking to? Who is this referred to? What judge? Why this is something else? You think Candace Owens has more power than I do? Try me. Like, what? Go to court. Oh my God, y'all, this is priceless. Claim dodger of service as I hang out at courts. Yeah, but he's dodging the U.S. Marshals. He can make this stuff up. City council meetings, police stations, media events, ... Amy and I have decided to accept the fundraiser by Candace Owens. Of course you do. Because you need the money. He was like, listen, I gave you this lie and let you run it. Now I need to cash out because it's summertime and I got a trip to take. Now he wants to cash out because of reasons. All it is for him to say, I'm cashing out the fundraiser. That's all he had to say. That's a one-line post. Now he's saying all this other BS, knowing that he's not trying to go to court. Just so he can just say, hey, I'm cashing out the fundraiser, y'all. Y'all can kick rocks. I want the money. Candace, I feel cheated. You have to raise over $150,000 and you can't even show us the photos he allegedly took in this alternate reality of yours. Because we all know there's no photos. You can't make this stuff up. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my God. Y'all, this is insane. This is so insane. Now the judge is gonna be like, who the hell are you talking to? You said I can't compel you. Yeah, okay. Y'all, the marshals got to be laughing at this. The marshals are like, look, man, we want to serve you and we dare you to knuck if you buck. Knuck if you buck, we knocking you out. Please, please, please tell us we can't come up in here and raise a hammer to us. We are what? What? The U.S. Marshals, the U.S. Marshal said, let them know where you are, and they will serve you again, and they dare you to raise a hammer. They are ready for you to raise a hammer. They done seen them videos. They've seen the videos. You know, them have seen them videos. And they dare you to raise a hammer to them. They gonna whoop your butt. We do so humbly because of reasons. We have heard directly from donors and how dishonored they would feel if we did not. Yeah, because all the cult members in the box would be bigly mad if you did not take that $150,000+ out. They might be hoping that you give the money back and then they can get a refund. Now the cult members are so, oh man, they so off. Jason, where you at? You can leave me a $20 cash app or super chat or what? But the Candace keep coming up here think I'm playing with them. Who's paying you? Candace Owens. Tell her that she owes me 10 months worth. Candace, all the marathons, I'm gonna send a whole invoice for real. I'm gonna charge you per hour. Because you got this nonsense going on and people got to debunk your buffoonery. And your co-defendants. He said no judge can compel him to give up a damn thing. Candace, you gonna explain this post to the judge or what? Because Brian Harper's attorneys will definitely explain this to the judge. Your Honor, look at what the co-defendant wrote, saying that the judge can't even compel him to give up discovery. Thank you for solidifying why we're filing this motion. You do understand you're making the case for Brian Harper, Mitch Snow. You just validated the motion for that preservation of evidence. Because you said no judge can even compel you. And you can be ordered to compel. I know you listening, you dumbass. While you're preserving cockroaches and transformers and Autobots. You might want to be careful about what you say when you're not trying to go to court and you're dodging service from U.S. Marshals. We know what we're reading in the docket. You're the only stupid one here, you and Candace. The funds will be needed, it seems, to bloody these people in court. What does that mean, to bloody these people in court? Why is that a broken statement? The funds will be needed, it seems, period. To bloody these people in court. He started the sentence off with to bloody these people in court, period. All these fractured statements. English was not your strong suit either, I see. Candace, how do you attract these dumbasses like this? Back to back to back to back to back. None of you all passed third grade English. Candace and her cohorts have failed basic English, and she claims to have an English degree. Go figure. It will take much more than what has been donated so far. Why? No one told you to go on her show. You better get a job. Because their attorney, it's a whole, see, once again, this fragmented sentence, period. Because there's a whole new sentence. Because their attorney is a continuous addict, period. No, Candace is a continuous addict. Do we need to pull up the court docket from the Macron lawsuit? Candace is the one requesting a continuance, you dumbass. So he's not reading the court docket either. Well, it's like an alternate reality they live in. if anyone else wants us, donate. What? Oh my God, he need a book. If anyone else wants us, donate. Well, when I tell y'all, I have to watch something that's gonna. Wow, oh my God, my brain, I feel it. Just 3 brain cells just exited. Now, one more time, just to end this out. If anyone else wants us, donate, comma. We humbly accept and promise it to a good cause. Promise it to a good cause of countersuits. Because that's one word, not 2. Countersuits is 1 word. And you mean counterclaim? Counterclaim. Damn it. You can't make this up. Oh, Lord Jesus. See, Lord. What is my $7,000? How does he get $150,000 raised and I can't get 7? Jesus, I don't understand. It doesn't seem so fair at all. This dumb demon can get $150,000 raised, and Candace cannot give me $7,000. I don't think this is so. It's not fair at all, y'all. It's just not fair. This is so painful. Y'all. Oh, this is painful. Miss Snow, you're an idiot. Oh, he's so stupid. He's so stupid. Oh, this broken English is god awful. Oh man, I gotta start over. Hold on. If anyone else wants us, donate, comma. We humbly accept and promise it to a good cause of countersuits, because it's supposed to be counterclaim or whatever, and maintaining far better awareness than that security team. What the hell are you talking about? Get your bum ass out of here. Go take a bath. Oh, God. CIK. What the hell does that mean? Oh, my God. CIK, because I know. Oh, my goodness gracious. Is that the acronym for your Peppy? Merc Peppy? The Zodiac Merc. That's his Peppy. Oh my God. Of all people to claim. Mitch Snow, you are an idiot. You're a whole idiot. This entire post is evidence of that. And you sitting here daring a judge not to compel you. So now you're going to go to court? Did you waive service or what? You idiot. He must have waived service because he was dodging. They waited to the midnight hour to say they're going to, okay, I'm going to go to court. Candace, I know you listening to me. Because I said, boy, it wouldn't be fair at all, Candace, if he doesn't show up, you going to help him raise $150,000. Because he's a coward. And so are you. Now, I want y'all to go in there and dare that judge to not compel you to give up discovery. I dare you. I dare you, Candace. Go to court and tell that 6th Circuit Court of Appellate judge, you can't compel me to give up discovery. I want you to say it out loud and on the record. And speak clearly. And yell it. Just yell it. Just yell at the judge and say, you can't compel me to do shit. Cuss and everything, girl. Go ahead. And when the judge says, pardon me, repeat yourself and say it even louder. I just want to see what the look will be on your face when that judge holds you in contempt of court. We just all waiting for that one. Candace is such an idiot. Make this stuff up. Data Republican did another video. How long is this?
If you are reading this per my text.
Oh, hold on. Wait. All right. Let me see his. Please check your emails. Okay, cool. Y'all, this is something else. Oh Lord, what is it? I challenged Candace Owens on national television. What is that? Lord have mercy. Brad Palumbo. Okay, if we don't get to it in this live, we'll get to it in the next live because I do have a few videos lined up that I wanted to get to. What is this? Oh, good Lord. Okay, Jeremy Boyd, is there a shorter video on that? Candace Owens, the Empire of Lies is collapsing in real time. Is that a shorter video clip or a timestamp? You have a timestamp? Can you send me one of y'all sent me this email of Jeremy Boring's video? That's like 2 hours. Can I get a timestamp on that, please? And then we'll put it in the lineup for the next one. Y'all, reading that post was something else. Boy, I feel rested. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. That was funny to me. All right, y'all. Let's get to this. Tyler Robinson confession note. This is from Data Republican, I believe. Hit the 4 when you can hear.
Luna, if you are reading this per my text, then I am so sorry. I left the house this morning on a mission and set an auto text. I am likely dead or facing a lengthy prison sentence. I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I took it. I don't know if I will have succeeded, but I had hoped to make it home to you. I wish we could have lived in a world where this did not feel necessary. I wish I could have stayed for you and lived our lives together. I lack the words to express how much I love you and how very much you mean to me. Please try and find joy in this life. I love you always. Tyler.
Oh my God. You gotta be a sick person to think you did something righteous by killing another man like that. Can't make this up. Child, boo. Okay, Erica Kirk, y'all. Get a little inspiration in from her.
This past week.
What was this for? What was this from? Hold on. I can't believe that the dude wrote that letter. Like, that's so demonic. It's so demonic. Okay, I was trying to see what was this from. She was just speaking at TPUSA. All right, let's get to this, y'all.
I have seen something I'm still trying to unpack and put into words. And someone asked me, do you still want to go to the chapter leadership summit? And I sat there and I thought, I already knew my answer, but I just thought about it. I like to internalize things, sometimes too much. And I thought to myself, you know, if you don't fight for what's right, I would much rather our country look like this room than the inside of that courtroom. So that means having hard conversations. That means when you're tabling, if your table keeps getting destroyed, become a roving table yourself and go talk to people. Go sit with people at lunch you don't normally sit with. Be creative with the ways that you are a chapter leader, because you are a leader, you are not a follower.
Wow. Yeah, you got to commend her on her ability to kind of persevere through all of this. She, man, Candace Owens is a dumb demon. You got to be able to persevere through this. And she's doing it. The enemy won't like it. But when you put on the whole armor of God, he will protect you and prepare you. At some point, Candace gonna learn to leave her alone. Hard way or the easy way. I want to make sure. Oh, Osmond Gold, y'all. Oh my goodness. So we got to get in Osmond Gold because I wanted to touch base on this right here. And Loving Failure. I think we saw that milk bar. Oh, it's so cute. So Osmond Gold did a whole video right here.
Seen Candace panicking? Candace is a fucking retard.
He just went straight in for the neck. So I did tell Loving Failure that I would check out his video as well here. Tagged it. And we're gonna check it out. Man, I can't wait to hear back from Cold Blooded Christian again. I hope he's all right. He's been doing, posts and stuff over here on X, but I want to make sure I'm getting everything in. Oh, Laura's going in. Oh my God. Whatever happened to George being deported? Get his ass out of here. Can't make this up. Cannot make this up. All right. So let's get to this Osmond Gold one.
Fucking retard. Seen Candace panicking? Candace is a fucking retard.
Yes, she is.
Candace is a retard, and the moment, like, anybody that takes her seriously is also a retard.
Yes, they are.
Like, does she say things that I agree with occasionally? Of course, a lot of people do. I mean, there are things that I agree with Karl Marx on. It doesn't mean that he's right. Doesn't mean he's not a retard. So, yeah, I mean, she's trying to make a buck off it. Well, I think that Candace Owens wrote herself into a corner with getting so extreme that she's basically attracted some of the most mentally ill people inside of her audience. And because of that, I think what happened is that she kind of, it's like once you start riding the tiger, you can't get off. You can't stop being that crazy conspiracy theory person. Once you cross that Rubicon, you don't go back to being normal. That's it. The bridge is burned. She's not wrong for asking questions. Warranted. She is wrong for asking questions because they're stupid questions. Like this whole, I'm just asking questions. What if it was alien Israeli Mossad Jews that shot Charlie Kirk?
Thank you. I've been saying this forever.
No, I don't want to hear you. Oh,
I've been saying this forever. Her questions are stupid. She's been asking the same dumb questions for 10 months. She's not asking, specifics about the bullet or the gun or anything like that because she doesn't understand it. She's asking about, where's the video footage of what was overhead? Who killed Charlie Kirk? You still asking that simpleton ass question? You're supposed to be telling us in your so-called research you think you're doing, where you read books sideways. You can't make this up. Oh, Osmond Gold. Yeah, he is just flat out honest, and he doesn't care who it is, and I'm here for it. He's more genuine than Brandon Tatum. Brandon Tatum too scared to call her. Osmond Gold's like, let me trump out all y'all and come in with just a 2-minute clip. Well, I'm just gonna stop all over her head. Go ahead.
Once you cross that Rubicon, you don't go back to being normal.
Not at all.
That's it. The bridge is burned. She's not wrong for asking questions. Warranted. She is wrong for asking questions because they're stupid questions.
Thank you.
Like this whole, I'm just asking questions. What if it was alien Israeli Mossad Jews that shot Charlie Kirk? No, I don't want to hear you. Oh, I'm just asking questions. It's just a question. What if it was the robots? What
if the Autobots and the Decepticons and the Transformers came together and they made a little baby cockroach and I gave that to Mitch Snow? Well, I had to get in on it. Osmond Gold, you are telling the whole truth, sir, and nothing but the truth. God bless you. These are all things you would think Brandon Tatum would be saying. Or the other one we watched that got on my nerve. The what's his name? Benny Johnson. That one. Benny Johnson, Brandon Tatum, Tucker Carlson, crackhead Mickey Mouse. These are all the things you wish these other so-called men would say. And they claim to be friends with Erica Kirk. No, you're not. You are not friends with Erica Kirk. You're riding her coattails, hoping to stay in her good graces so you can keep views. Kick rocks. Osmond Gold said, let me just crush your hopes and dreams right quick. He's not lying. He's telling the whole truth. Candace is asking dumbass questions that she's been saying for 10 whole months, to which she refuses to read a book and get the answers herself. No one's trying to convince her that Tyler Robinson did it. We don't owe her anything. That's the problem. She's carrying on as if people owe her answers. No, they don't. Go get the answers yourself. Turn that book upwards and go read it. Pay attention to what's going on in court. Read the actual probable cause affidavit. When she has not done that, why should anyone take her seriously? Candace has not read the probable cause affidavit. What are we talking about? I'm just asking questions. But you won't read the probable cause affidavit. That's one of the initial documents you should have read. She won't read any of the court documents. She doesn't understand how standing motions work or none of that. Standing orders, orders on decorum, the media. All that stuff go over her head. She don't understand how any of that works. Federal rules of criminal procedure. Federal laws regarding preservation of evidence. Candace won't even go to her own court hearing. And yet she's asking questions, stupid ass questions, that no one is entitled to answer. Regarding the death of a man that was assassinated on national television. I'm just asking questions. Why can't you just read a book? We're waiting on you to do that. Go read a book. Your goals need to change. Your priorities are ass backwards. You're asking questions while you don't read information. She chooses to not read the probable cause affidavit, but wants to sit here and ask questions that she will get the answers to reading the court documents. Reading is not fundamental for Candace. And Mitch Snow still is an idiot.
If it was Israel, what if it was Benjamin Netanyahu that called out a hit on him? No, it's just fucking retarded. Bitch, then you'd be dead. That's the reality. Oh, well, Charlie Kirk, so this is the reason why they're going to kill Charlie Kirk is because, so Israel has this huge plan and they're going to control everything because, you know, the Jews control it all. And now they're going to kill him because he's going to expose it. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing right now? What are you doing? You're doing it. You're so why aren't you dead? Why haven't they killed you?
Exactly.
There's no logic. There's no reasoning.
She has no brain. Oh, Osmond, go! Oh, I would give you a standing ovation. Oh, Osmond, go! Yes. Oh, that's so refreshing to hear.
Seen Candace panicking? Candace is a fucking retard.
I had to play that again. Oh, Osmond Gold.
I just wanted to point out that probably the funniest thing.
Okay, cool. This is loving failure, you all. I know I retweeted a couple of his posts, and he had sent me this video clip, tagged me on it. And I said, I'm going to watch it in the next live stream. And we're doing that. It's not that I don't want to get to you all's requests. It's just when Mama has a lineup, I told you all, it is pretty hard to stick to that. And we're not here 5 hours. Oh, man. And plus, I would love to help give some of, these commentators some exposure if I can. And Loving Fairly is one of them. And you said that Cold-Blooded Christian was on Bronson? When was he over there? Thank you so much, Juju. Make sure y'all go check out Osmond Gold. He has a huge following. He has a lot of supporters over there. So make sure you guys go check him out and subscribe to him and watch it. Osmond have way more viewers than Candace. Oh, he gets them in. Way more. Yeah, no, she would just be responding to him for views if she responded to him. Otherwise, I highly doubt it. She gonna say anything. Yeah, he's one of the top YouTubers on YouTube. Child, he is up there. Oh man. Oh, he was in the comments. Oh, well, shout out to Cold-Blooded Christian. Oh Lordy. Man, YouTube took his whole channel down. And yet Candace somehow is still fueling out this dumb hate. So, shout out to Loving Failure. Is he on YouTube? I've seen him on X. I haven't seen him. This is the first time I've seen his video. Oh, man. Is he on YouTube? Let me know. If he has a YouTube channel, make sure you guys please drop it so we can show Loving Failure some support. Good job, Candace. Here's one effect you already made in the upcoming murder trial. Hashtag Candace Owens, because she's an idiot. All right, let's go.
I just wanted to point out that probably the funniest thing about all the investigation that Candace Owens is doing in the murder of Charlie Kirk, when it comes to Tyler Robinson's trial, probably the biggest effect that her investigation will have on his trial will be in jury selection. Because I can guarantee you one of the biggest questions they're going to ask the jury pool is, are you a consumer or a subscriber to the Candace Owens podcast? And that will be a precluding cause or effect on whether they get selected for the jury pool.
Yep. They will exclude you. Because what they don't want is
Candace is a retard. And the moment, like,
I've been seeing that over and over again. But they will exclude you. Yep. And bye. He get off this bench. Get out of here. We ain't got time for that. We don't need biased views on the jury. And they don't. They don't. Oh, this is 27. Okay, I'll pencil this in. This is 27 minutes. It's about to storm my area, you all. So let me do this. Because we got a lot of videos to catch up on. You guys, I got the Brad Palumbo. There was another Natalie video I wanted to check out. Fax Me got a quick video. Edie Marie did a new CLBB 7K video. I want to get to that. And then we'll just bring that to a close because it's about to storm my area. Thank y'all so much, man. This has been awesome. We've gotten in a lot of great content. Boy, reading that post was something else. I surely hope Brian Harpo's legal team is going to take that post and use it as evidence because, yeah, Mitch Snow told on himself and Candace is dumb behind. And they're the judge to compel evidence out of him. You're daring the judge to do this. And I would love to see the expression on that judge's face reading this post. Exhibit 1842. Somebody tag this over to Brian Harpo. Brian Harper, this highlight that no judge can compel me to violate my promise and personal contract. Then ask him about the contract. What contract? What contract do you two have? Oh, this is gonna be epic. So we're gonna get to this, you all. Don't worry, we're gonna be back at it tomorrow. Okay, we'll be back at it tomorrow. I will schedule a live stream for tomorrow. We'll be back at it tomorrow, and we're gonna play more great content for you all. But I do need to bring it to a close. Okay.
All right, bye.
Oh, okay. Oh, Kenny laughed back, babe. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, we're watching this right now. Y'all ready? Hit the phone when you can see it here. Let's go.
Hi, baby. What are you doing? You look so
You don't need to worry about what I'm
beautiful
doing, Harold. I told you that me and the coalition of the
I
Candy
literally
right
was
will
just
put on
coming
a
in here to tell you how much I love you, how
Okay,
beautiful
and
you are.
to
Yes,
do our
I'm aware you
production,
put
we
on
all need to be in the best
You're
shape.
putting on a production and you need to be in the
Okay,
best shape
so we're
possible.
trying to
I know.
figure out new
You
things
had
that
me
we
throw
could
out all
do
the things
that are
like,
similar to what Candace does.
I cannot
To
wait
stay fit.
for her
You
to
know,
be
little
arrested.
delicate chocolate flower
If
that
it
she
means
is.
that I will
Down,
not
that's what
have
I'm
to
doing, honey.
eat.
If you can see it.
Okay.
Well, I'm scoping here to see Prancer size. What is this?
Hello, I'm Joanna Rohrbeck of Prancer Size LLC.
Oh,
and I'm
my.
here today to show you the 4 modes of Prancer
This
Size.
cardigan is
I've got my ankle weights in place and my music's ready. So let's stop talking and do some walking.
Okay. Okay. Oh my. This has got sizzle. We can do this. Get them on the phone.
Is take 4 action.
Hello, my name is Penny Lynn Parker, age 7,000. You need to know my real identity. I speak on behalf of the coalition of the Candies. Third up line, hey, Ishmael. Allergic to lime. And we're here for Candace size. What is Candace size? You might be asking yourself. Well, I'll tell you. It is the way we get fit to run the marathon that is life. Step 1, you have to be stunning and brave. Step 2, make sure that your ankle weights do not come from Israel.
You know that those came
Say,
from Russia.
side note, it has
Right.
never rained in
They
July.
came from Russia.
Well, it's raining now. But this ain't about that. Step 3 is you must sing this. Coalition will give you both this. And it's our stunning and brave. Oh, hi, Mr. Goldstein. Okay. Candace Owens is so bright. She speaks with courage day and night. Her thoughts are brilliant, bright, and true. She's never wrong. That's all you. She stands up strong for what is right and tries to be a guiding light. After you've done that, you've activated the power to and then you can get fit. Play the music, Harold. I
I
told
love
you
how
to
you're
play
acting like I knew anything about this.
it. Get my
Okay.
Bluetooth speaker. It's in the shape of white loaf. Thank you.
How do you have their neighbor?
Girl. Oh my God.
Oh, baby, what-
This fire is epic. Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell you something right now. Eatery, if you do this like once a week, I promise you, this you will start being asked to come on shows in that character. Do you understand how iconic this is? This is so funny. It's so original, it's creative, and you can like branch out and talk about anybody. Oh my God, this is so funny. Candyland Michael Baby and Harold. Oh, we love Harold. Girl. Oh my God. Who's the lady in the workout video? Who is this? It's a chimpanzee.
Joanna Rohrbeck of Prancer Size LLC.
Oh,
and
my.
I'm here today to show you the 4.
Who is that? Is that you eating? My stomach hurt. Good God. Oh, Oh, sweet Jesus. Y'all, when I say I can go to bed, I'm not playing all this too much. Oh my God. Who is this? Edie, is this you? Oh my God. Is this a real person? Oh my good God and everything. Yeah, Adderall day. And doing Adderall dance. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh God. Whew, Lord. All right, I'm done. Oh my God. I thought it was bad. I was like, who is that? The ambulance is on the way. Oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my God, I'm done. Whew, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this like 18 more times after this. I am. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Oh, Candy Linebacker Baby 7000. You are a jewel. Oh my God.
It's a line. Her thoughts are brilliant, right, and true. She's never wrong. That's all you. She stands up strong for what is right and tries to be a guiding light. After you've done that, you've activated the power to... And then you can get fit. Play the music, Harold. I
I
told
love
you
how
to
you're
play
acting like I knew anything about this.
Get my
Okay.
Bluetooth speaker. It's in the shape of white loaf. Thank you.
Y'all, that white loaf is something else, Lord. Y'all better go over there to Eden Marie's channel and hit that damn like button like you mean it. You can't make this up, man. This is awesome. Oh my God. Girl, I'm tired as hell. Breathe it in. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can't make this up. Oh, that's too funny. All right, y'all, I'm done. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will go live tomorrow. Y'all keep me in your prayers. I'm going to pass out tonight. I'm tired. Oh, that laugh did it. Thank y'all so much. Oh, we got supers, y'all. Hold on. Who's sweet Jesus? Thank you so much, Mindy. CC, for gifting. You and Mindy got the same little color thing. Thank you so much, CC, for gifting 5 LLC memberships. Thank you, Juju, for the $2 super. Oh, shout out to the moms. You all start the choo-choo train for the bus. Thank you for the $1.99 super, Mama Sage. I appreciate it. Christian, thank you for the $2 super Mark Meckler clip from Jeremy Boring Show. Is that what we played? I think we did do that one, right? I know y'all asked me about that the last time. Appreciate you. Miss Me Cat with the $4.99 super. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure y'all go to Eden Marie's channel. Oh, listen, all her Candyland Biker Baby skits are hilarious, okay? Hilarious. You will not be disappointed. I promise. Hooja. March on with the $20 super. Hi, Miss LLC. Just a little contribution to you for all your great work. Gracias, IT. Itu lucky moderators. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh man, Cosmic Journey. Thank you for the $5 super. I thank you so much. Angie is a new member. Thank you so much. Susie Q, new member with the memberships. Thank you so much. Juju, sit over the YouTube channel link for Osmond Gold. Y'all, listen. He is raw 24/7. Okay? You're going to get the full, flat-out truth from him. And we're here for it. So, and y'all, it's a blessing to be able to go this long on any platform and you just be yourself and be honest and direct. You'd be surprised how many people want flat out honesty. I can't sugarcoat it. Thank you so much, Osmond. Thank you so much for telling the truth. Candace is the effing moron. Oh, thank you so much, Juju, for sharing the links. I appreciate all of you all. Make sure you guys subscribe to Natalie as well, Nick Brooks as well. And I want to make sure I got them all in. Fax Me as well. I think we played a little bit of his video. Thank y'all so much for the support. You guys are amazing. Please have a great evening. And I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.